There we go. We shall be up and running very shortly. I've just got to literally put in a few separate entities.
That's how I've still got like...
Welcome, viewers, back to the tales of this ragtag bunch of murderers, I guess now we're going with.
I was not coming. I'm not moving nobody.
However,
Just encouraged us to kill him.
But we have a dark decision to make now, where Bargand and Tickle have been having a very serious conversation about the trustworthiness of Ranger. So what we're going to be doing from this session is deciding whether or not to murder her. Post in the comments if you think that we should, because you know that Bargain's good at this.
Just so you're aware, there is only one person.
Is it Kai?
Is it Sam?
It could be either.
I think it's Sam or Kai, but I'm still doing an introduction to the session because hey, we're going on YouTube.
That one's hurt.
Oh yeah,
Could be even worse. Bargain and kill now trying to kill Ranger. He's done for.
I will distract the town folk.
You just do a nice little dance, probably somewhere over here.
The comments have it.
Oh,
It's 100% in leeway of not murdering Ranger.
So it's definitely Sam on
Sam.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Sam.
Kai.
Well, it's not Kai.
It's not Kai either.
Wait, we have an actual fan. Is it you, Dan? Is it you, Dan?
No, it's Sam.
I was gonna say there's no way we have actual fans.
I should have rolled an
You never know.
check on that one.
I know.
You never know. There may be eventually.
There's no chance.
With a low, what you gotta think? We're just a low budget, really shit critical role.
Hey there, you're fabulous.
Yeah, but the difference is I'm actually funny.
That's debatable.
Don't you fucking mare me.
I'll mail you if I fucking
I
want
will
to.
leave your campaign. Does that?
Bitch, you can leave my campaign. I'll still mail you. I will fucking find where you live and I'll just put a sign outside your house called meh.
Bitch, I will salt burn it into your grass on your front garden.
Don't have grass on the front garden, bitch.
On the back garden, I will climb into your back garden and
Okay.
salt burn it into your grass.
No one's gonna see you.
Meh.
No one's gonna see
Yeah,
you.
but you will.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right. So, everything is ready. I have switched the screens. So,
I feel like we've done the sum up, unless anyone wants to add anything extra.
yeah.
Other than the fact that we are now with some men who want to do something with some wood, that's about it.
Well,
Yep. Your current objective is protecting Joseph, Marcus, and Johan, who are carpenters currently working in Crossrodata, building barricades and fortifications on the roadsides. Just in the inevitability of any potential undead attacks, they have at least some defensibility outside of the town.
yeah,
I feel like
if
they've
they
been a
want to
bit
drive
late.
their wood home, if they want to drive their wood home, I'm down for it. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go, carpenters. Where are their tokens, by the way? Do you want me to throw these on? Does one look like an octopus and one look like a giant elk?
No.
Oh, that one does look like a giant elk.
So, if you guys, I'll throw your tokens there,
My
there,
tokens?
and there. If you...
No, I'm not that far back.
No, I've just put them there for you guys to position yourselves.
Oh yeah, I'm way out in front doing a heckin' listen.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what's to stop the zombies from coming down the sides, or whether there's big gaps of like grass?
And by the way, isn't Ranger like somewhere up in the north, fucked off into a hill?
She came back.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
She chased them off. The two that she shot after ran away.
I thought it was a volcano.
You thought, what was it? You know, I don't need to know. I know what she's like. She's like one of them like animals, like you encounter the wild, they've got like a broke leg, and then you feed them, and then they just never leave.
No, you know what she's like? She's like those sticky hands that you buy from like the pound machine that stick to the window, but they kind of hang about and eventually slap you in the face.
But they're all like nasty and dirty.
Yeah. By the time that they've got all the coronavirus on them, they come back and slap you in the face.
So, are you all positioned where you would happily be?
Hang on. I'm just gonna like chatting to them. Being totally distracted.
You just half your movement when you get up.
Kilnar.
If you got the 30-foot movement, it takes 15 off it to get up. And that is only a thumbs up.
So,
Kilnar.
you're all positioned. I'm assuming you're all perceptioning. So, can I have a perceptioning check?
Punching the crap out of that,
I am, but I'm trying to talk to Kilnar and all.
Alright then, I'm mucker. Talk to
Buddy by answering me.
Tom, fucking hell, Kilnar's not talking.
Falls out of great stuff.
What a shock, eh?
We're such assholes.
Not being an asshole, I'm genuinely trying to bring him into the campaign, but...
I know. But we know how quiet Tom is at the fucking club, let
You're
alone...
welcome for that 26, by the way, everybody.
Okay. Where's Ranger gone? Oh, Ranger's down there. Okay.
Oh, Ranger got a 6 and an 8? The fuck?
Yeah, but it's all flat, so we'll take the first one, which was a 6.
Wow, she rolled a 1. She did terrible.
Yeah. The issue is, Ranger's pre-distracted with observing carpentry, considering she's lived in the forest for most of her life. She's
Are you
used
sure
to...
she's not just Are you sure that she's not literally looking at the carpentry and one of her creepy eyes is still on me?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that's why a perception check was so terrible, because she was just like one eye on the carpentry and one eye on bargains.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, one look at Bargund is enough to put you off.
Well, exactly. Have you seen my dirty butt crack?
Yeah, unfortunately. So, you all keep an eye out, and it's hard to hear coherently because there's a lot... The carpentry's making a lot of noises. It's not made with nails, as 13th century style carpentry was typically made with a lot of wood joints, and it's using wooden mallets to knock the dowels in and the different bore holes to put wooden pins through and stuff. What they're making is 2 sets of barricades where, if anything comes, it's not to prevent, it's not like a wall, it's not going to prevent anything coming in, but it's if something's coming, these can be used as a front fortification to stand behind and then attack from behind. Bows, spears, lances, anything that's of range. They get to work, the piles of wood start taking some form of shape. It takes probably... They
Touch this bush.
make a con save.
Against our bush?
Against a bush. Make a con save.
I knew this shit wasn't right.
Over there to your better position.
You reach out and touch the bush, and you notice that something's wrong. This plant hasn't been watered correctly and is not healthy. It's slightly wilted. It's not a happy bush.
Do I know if it's diseased bush?
Make an age check.
Are you diseased bush? Find out. Because if someone's diseasing my bushes, I'm blaming Ranger.
Mate, there's nothing worse than a bad bush.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I've just been disconnected from Roll20.
Yeah, I've just been disconnected as well. Fucking typical.
Danny's got his as
Oh,
well.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah. Why is it always the fucking technical difficulties come up the second we start bastard streaming? Every time.
Yeah, Danny's
They don't. We literally haven't had any technical difficulties in a while.
We shouldn't be having fucking any.
13 on a nature check.
Everyone's been hit by it.
Oh, is it come through for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did come through for me. I've got a black screen at the minute.
Not like,
Yeah, no, I believe you.
yeah, I'll be able to review it.
No, I believe you. I have no reason to distrust you, so... At the end of the day, if people cheat, the way I see it, you're cheating yourself, so I don't care. But, no. You have a look. The bush doesn't seem diseased. It just seems to be generally unhealthy from... Oh, it's just come through. It's 13, but either way, it's the same answer. It just seems to be poorly kept, considering it's something that's grew on the roadside, and it's not been pruned, it's not been watered, it's just generally
so there's
unhappy.
not like a general nature around it?
No,
It's
it's,
bad
you know,
hedgerow.
yeah. A lot of the grass, it's really tall grass, because it's plains that and meadow, it's slightly hilly that hasn't been seen to for a while. This is just like a large thorn bush that has just grown on the side of the road and is slowly impeding onto the path. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's exactly what you'd expect.
But now I have reason to murder the town if they're not watering the bushes.
This is outside the town, remember?
Yeah, it's still their fault.
Okay. Okay. No, I mean, if man doesn't look after his bush, it is murderable.
Exactly.
Can confirm.
It's a criminal offence.
Okay.
You can confirm if a man doesn't look after his bush, it's a crime. You can confirm that, really? Okay.
Okay. Mate, I've seen enough content online to know what a man's bushy should be. But either way, about an hour or so goes by. The base foundations have been dug out and the poles have been placed in just to give some extra brace and protection. They've just put the floor plate in. And this has taken close to an hour or so. The heavy, thick logs. And Bargand, you've been keeping a keen eye out while inspecting the local fauna. And you just catch it, the corner of your eyes, you're looking over the different plants and growth. To your left, facing ahead of the road, you see shambling figures coming in your direction vaguely. It seems to be a fairly sizable cluster. Which if I just...
What do they look like, sorry?
Shambling humanoid figures.
Plantish?
Can you see them? Can you see those, Ben?
Yes.
Okay.
Either the small version of the giant zombie.
They don't look any different than standard ones that you first encountered in the prison.
Yeah, I understand tokens. But I was just like, but I was just clarifying what I could see.
Yeah, the problem is Roll20 is very limited with its tokens, and I used a bigger version.
Shit. On its tokens, Roll20 is terrible.
Don't forget though, I specialise in tabletop normally, but we make do.
Which is why I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, as you get to that point, stop there. No,
30?
stop there.
Oh, back.
You see those, and you see those, you see those.
I'm feeling a horde coming on. I'm not gonna lie.
And I feel like I'm feeling initiative coming on.
I think they're here to be friends.
Let me clear the initiative order, because I got a feeling Bargain's going to get murder hobo on me. Oh? Ben? Ben? We've lost Ben.
Ben?
Ben went roboty, then he went quiet, now he's gone.
This one in this says, "Help me, I'll give you anything you want." Cop, want a bag of holding.
Right.
Just ignore our little friend.
While Ben comes back, does everyone else want to roll initiative? Oh yeah, we've got everyone. I'm just going to roll their initiative, which if you give me uno momento, that is a...
You poor unfortunate zombies! You are facing Bargain Extraordinaire!
Oh, are you back?
I'm back.
Right, can we get an initiative, dear?
That'll be a no, because I'm going to kill them all in the first round, but I'll give you one just for fun's sake.
Okay, there we go. So, everyone has rolled dog shit initiative, so by all means, please present your combat.
We know how this is going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the same kind of vibe. I'm going to conjure animals.
What level?
Quarter?
No, what level's the spell?
Three.
Okay. You begin to cast the spell, and you suddenly feel a onslaught of disruptive energy come towards you, causing you to lose concentration of your spell as one creature that is currently not in your current line of sight as you're taking in the others casts counterspell. It seems like they have learned, Bargain.
But it doesn't expend my spell slot.
It does. It does.
Rude.
Counterspell is fucking amazing.
Yeah, especially when you give it to a fucking zombie. But okay then. So I roll bonus action.
Also, I did neglect to point out. You know the black tokens. They're similar in shape and build to the normal zombies in front of you, but are wielding crossbows, whereas the other ones are just fists.
Which means at this point,
Mm-hmm.
I believe I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, because although you moved up, I didn't count that as part of your turn. Yeah, you've still got all your
It was
movement.
literally me walking.
Yeah.
Towards
No,
them, like,
yeah, you've
"Let's
got
go, bro, let's
yeah,
go."
you've got your entire movement and bonus action left.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Stop right there.
25.
Stop right there. No.
There?
Yeah. Because what it is, this part of the hill, and I don't have any ways to fucking do elevations. You see a creature that's holding a small staff. Oh fuck! I put him on the map layer. I shouldn't have put him on the map layer. Come on, you little shit. That's it. Token layer for you.
Because I couldn't fucking see that from standing?
No. With where they were, it was kind of... You're going uphill slightly and they're coming uphill. You're kind of on the pinnacle of the hill at this point.
Hucky duck.
The one that obviously looks a bit
okay?
more special seems to be carrying a large, like, staff of some descript. But yeah, you are free to now carry on.
30.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to move my token over to this place. But let's
You
just
polymorph him.
remember
Yeah.
where-
He stays over there because it affects the turn order otherwise.
This is where Bargain is currently.
Yeah.
However, Bargain doesn't polymorph.
Okay.
Bargain turns invisible.
Okay, so you're using Fearbolg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives him tasty of that invisibleness.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. I dig it. And is that your turn? Because that's your bonus action, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my
Aye.
movement and my bonus action. I'm not using an action.
No, you did. You used conjure animals. It uses...
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, so yeah, my action's gone.
Alright, and... Ranger. You see Bargain start walking towards the group of undead. He goes to cast a spell, you see, but then you see it doesn't work for whatever reason. And then you see him continue to take a couple steps forward and then just vanish. Sam?
Did Ranger just see me vanish into a pile of demons?
Yeah.
This is going to end real bad.
Yeah. This is why I described it how I did, because it looks really bad. Like, oh yeah, you've just joined them. Like, like you cast a spell, you turn invisible, and you're in the zombies. Like, you are assimilated. Like, oh no. But Sam, are you there?
What do you mean? Oh no, I am the king of zombies.
No?
I mean, okay, there we go.
I was like, I yell back to the carpenters to run back to the town and get the to go get the guards. There's a horde coming this way.
Okay.
And then you become a sheep.
They'll respond on their turn, but do you want to carry on?
You can cast fire.
Sam?
Internet jittery, I can't do it. I'm slow.
It's fine. Just tell me what you wish, and I will move your
We're gonna say-
token.
I'll then, me and Fang will then go and
Oh, shit,
get into
yeah,
that tree that's nearby on the far right.
The one that you're right next to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll climb into that and then shoot my longbow twice from there at... I'd say the most, like, yeah, the magic looking one, because he would be the most outstanding of them all.
Just let me double
Yeah,
check
he looks different.
range. Yeah, 85 feet. You're in range. Go for it. Or do you need me to roll it?
Square in the mush.
Yeah, his internet's been real bad today.
When people, I don't know, people can get real chatty, put power in their legs.
Sammy's dead. Goddamn, Sammy's dead.
No, I'm not. I just have to keep jumping between tabs.
Aha! He's alive. Ah, beautiful. Sam is alive.
Do I hit him?
You do.
For both?
Wait, you're not meant to be rolling with advantage, are you? So I'll take the
He's
first.
undead.
Hey, the sheep has a name.
Oh shit.
Can't remember it, but
Yeah, because you've got advantage. Yeah, no, they both hit.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, they both hit. Uh, 15 points of damage, because I'm assuming you didn't mean to roll it 3 times.
Yes, I rolled double for some reason by accident.
It's fine. I'm just going to mark him a colour just for my notes. So he can be ZM1R. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, you release the shot and you just see that the creature's fairly sluggish. It's humanoid size, nothing spectacularly different compared to the others except the equipment it's holding. As the bolt just sinks straight into the chest and you see the bolt pierce the right pec by about 4 inches or so as it just and just keeps stumbling forward using the staff as like a impromptu walking stick, and you see the spectral gem at the top hum with a red hue.
Ooh. I guess I got nothing to do for my bonus action, so I think that'll be all I do for my turn.
Nice. And on that cue, I need to roll a d6 for Magicy Boy. As you start... Bargain, do you see where the bolt's stuck in the pec, you see the flesh start to bubble, and you see the bolt slowly eking its way out as it keeps stepping forward. They have that much movement, so 5, 10. You take an attack of opportunity? Ben?
We've lost Ben.
I will move that one back just in case he does wish to take his attack of opportunity. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. You see that where the bolt come in, and as the sorcerer looking one, you see him point in your direction, Ranger. You don't hear it. You just hear a growl hum across, but what Bargand hears is, after that one, as it just guttural growls in command to these undead to go for you.
Well, perfect.
We've got big old Carl. Why not raping our ears?
Alright, so Ben, are you back? Because I'm now at the point where I need to move the ones that are there. Oh, Ben. Right. I'm just going to have to move them, and if he declares it, he declares it. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll mark him with a green, and I'll mark him with a green, just in case he just want to do attack opportunity. 5, 10, 15, actually, no, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. You also see, Ranger, coming in from the latter side, you see more undead just filing over the hill. As this is no mere small encounter, this seems to be a fairly sizable besiegement, would be a good way to put it.
So basically, that guy there is the guy that cut the rock punch in the face.
Am I guessing that the ones that look the same as the sorcerer look
Yes.
the same and have
Yes.
more magical things?
Because I'm limited with tokens, the ones that look the same have the same equipment. So the pale ones are
Take a shot at it.
just standard humans with no real equipment. The ones with a black token are crossbows, the other ones are magic. Welcome back. Was you taking an attack of opportunity? I marked them in green, the ones that you could attack.
No.
Okay. I wanted to double check.
Breaking boots.
I knew you knew that, but I wanted to just ask, just because I didn't know what your plan was.
By the door to
No.
the
Right.
Quick one. Is the guy at the back? This guy? Oh, he's not pinging. He looks different to the others. Is he different?
You need to make sure... no, they're all the same... What it is, they're different poses of the same token.
Oh, that's okay.
There is the 6 you can see that all have scepters of some kind. There are 8 equipped with crossbows, and then another larger force of standard frontline people.
So how are you gonna...
So, first things first, these 2 right here is going to shoot towards Ranger. They're going to raise their crossbows, and you just see, like, the one on the right, his jaws dislocated on the right side, and you just see it kind of like hinge flapping in the wind as he just levels the crossbow and takes a shot.
Yes, I was thinking.
So, let me roll this. Okay, 2 18s to hit. I'm assuming a 20 total to hit.
Both hit.
God damn. I just need to roll a
This
damage.
right bargain's not going to actually have a chance to murder me.
Yeah. You take 10 points of piercing damage as you just kind of see them level their crossbows with you, and you just kind of go, oh no. And you kind of try and duck back into the tree as both bolts catch the arm that you've got wrapped around the branch and pierce into the forearm and dig in. They're rotten wood bolts that break on impact, as these are not well kept, and it's not nice. It's not pleasant.
Ow.
Yeah. These two lovely chappies, given that Bargundy's not a viable target, because he's not there, as far as they can tell, level their crossbows at the target dead centre, Kilnar. So, my boy. Ooh, natural one. Let's get some severity on that roll. Because I'm assuming a 5 doesn't hit. 67. So yeah, no, it's not a severe natural one. What it is, you see that as the string releases and slams the bolt forward, the wood is that rotten on that particular bolt. The wood shaft shatters on impact and just sprays debris everywhere and just misfires entirely. Does nothing. How's line of sight? How are we doing there, good buddy? Yeah, actually, yeah. 4 more are going to take shots at fucking Kilnar, because you're the closest and most viable of targets.
Have they drawn weapons?
What's, Kilnar, what's your AC?
They look like they're going to charge us. Yeah, pretty much.
Tom?
Oh,
12.
Yeah, his AC is 12.
Okay, so 3 bolts hit, because the one was a 5. You get dealt a total. Ooh, 20 points of damage from the crossbows.
no.
You're down. Wait, you should have more health than that.
You absolutely should have more health than that.
You've got 35 health.
And I've got more than health.
Wait, wasn't he got 35?
He should have 35. You all had a long rest. I think what it was, you didn't reset from the long rest. So yeah, you should be on 15. There you go.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, whoa, Barbarian with less than 20 health at level 4.
Yay!
Is he level 4?
You're... Oh no, you're level
Level
5. Oh
Is
shit.
he level 6?
I thought we were all level
I'm failing to keep track of everyone's levels. I had a senior moment. Leave me alone.
Are we level 6?
Yes, you are level 6. I have remembered now.
No, so shouldn't he have more than 30 HP at level 6?
He's got 35.
I have more health.
It's just bad rolls. He didn't roll well.
Oh.
This undead here, you see the spectre and that red hue just flash bright for a moment, and then a ball of flame just go straight towards Ranger. As you're recuperating from the wound, and it's like, shit. An 8?
No!
You just see this bolt, and you just feel the heat flash past as it just zips off behind you and into the sky. Out of sight, out of mind.
Seeing like the holes where it was going through leaves.
Oh yeah, and you just see some like the charred edges just... He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, those all dash just to move up. Getting prepared for the next turn. As you see some of their stuff starting to glow more and more vibrant with that hue. As we move to Terry, it is your turn.
Who, me? Okay.
Yes, you.
I will bardically inspire Fang.
Okay. How do you inspire the speeder?
I send him my love. Like, in a little ballad.
Okay.
I love you, Fang. You're so awesome. You're gonna be my pet soon. Yeah. Go, boy.
Alright.
Like that. That's my
Fang
bonus
is
action.
adequately inspired. Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Uh,
You gotta remember, I'm main bard, so that's my jam.
That is totally my song of love. And then, oh god. And then I will go to here,
Yeah?
and then I will cast
Death kill. Death kill.
Where'd you go?
You dare test.
Cure wounds, is it?
No. Hey, what cute? Who's injured?
Kill now. I thought that's what you were doing, but carry on.
Oh. Hey, Kelner.
No, if that's not what you were doing, don't change because I said something. I assume that's what you're doing.
No. And then I will cast, like, shatter, kind of like...
Ooh, what's the range on that?
It's 10... Range is 60 foot and it's a 10-foot radius.
And what square are you doing it from?
Kind of... There.
Okay. So.
The zombie... that way. My thingy.
That's what we were past them days.
Yep. Okay, that's a lot of
Yeah.
con saves. So yeah, you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are gonna get caught. This guy's just outside of it, but everyone else is gonna be caught.
Okay.
I will roll all the goons as one, and then roll the last one separately. So 7. It's not bad actually. That was a pretty fucking ballsy move. Con is that. And we'll take the rolls from top going left to right. So fail and fail. And then the last boy, the magicy boy, also fails. So, and is it half damage on a success? Or is this a nullify entirely?
I think it should be hard.
I always
Doesn't the
forget
one that rolls-
sometimes.
Doesn't the one that rolls a 12 fail as well?
The only ones that have like
No, because it's plus
complete
3.
modifier cantrips.
What it is, I put the modifier at
Generally.
the end, but because I rolled it all together, it's only done
Yeah,
one modifier.
my DC is 16.
Oh! What it was, I looked at 13. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the fourth one will fail, so this boy will fail as well.
So, doesn't 1, 10, 7 and 30, 12?
Yeah, I need to rejig my math because I did a boo-boo. So, the ones I'm marking with colours have failed. So yeah, so fail, success, success, fail, success, fail, fail. Yeah, that's right.
Hang on, would I be able to use my lucky to do that?
Yeah, they take half. If they pass.
Okay, so...
None of them are made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal or metal, are they?
No. Sorry.
Don't you class dead things as inorganic?
Well, they are still made of fucking flesh. Granted, it's rotten.
No, inorganic. No. This is lies.
I am sorry, brother.
What about the magic crystal staff that he's holding?
Good point. I will get to that in a moment because he failed as well. So actually, he takes damage.
He do.
And also, I believe you can pick an object that takes the same damage.
I thought it was just everything in the area.
Yeah, try different.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just need to roll something. Okay. You see that as the shatter comes in, just a crack of energy as just piles and bits of flesh just and rip from the bones. You see that the staff kind of lights up very brightly, and you see the crystal on top and shatter. I just gotta make him a save. Okay. He takes some fire damage for his trouble. Which... yeah, nice. He has no longer got a magic-y staff. As you just see, the top of the staff has splintered and the wood is cracked. The crystal is no longer, and you see parts of the side of his face where it was about half a foot from has been charred and some of the flesh is broken away. and the jaw is dislocated and broken in 2 or 3 places, as it just looks at you a bit staggered and very, very hurt.
Sorry.
On a higher level, so we would be
I didn't mean to do that. Can we be friends, please?
No,
And I
fuck
wink
you.
at him. and I give him a seductive wink.
Okay.
Fuck you, buddy.
Not your buddy, friend.
I'm not your friend, guy.
I'm so fucking glad you got that. There's not many people. Right. On the principle of that term being concluded, Kilnar.
Go into rage.
Nice.
Yes.
You just take the 2 or 3 bolts and you just go and just start running in with great axe wielded.
And then hit the one in front of me with my great axe.
Yeah, man, go for it. Yeah, that hits. 16 definitely hits. You get +2 damage from rage, do you not?
I did.
Right, so I need to make a save. So... And that is a fail. As you literally just come straight in, take a downward 45-degree angle strike, cleave straight across the chest, and at first it looks like you've done no damage, and then you just watch the chest and just split. You've split the top of this guy clean in half, head and torso to the left, rest of the body to the right as it just drops to the floor. Gone. Nice. Is that your turn? I believe you have some movement and a second attack left. Because you only move like 20 feet, yeah. Second strike?
One with my great axe.
Go for it.
He's weapon could break. Sorry.
9 hits. 10 points of damage. This one seemed to have a bit more tougher hide than the other one you just cleaved. As you take another strike, rend part of the flesh as the actual flesh itself flies open, but your blade got stuck and impeded by the bone structure as the large portions of the front of the torso just fall away, but it's still intact and it's still standing. But very nice. Very well done. Is that the rest? Is that all you've done?
Still me done.
Okie dokie. The end of the turn orders. The carpenters kind of are starting to freak out, seeing all this coming. And they heard your shout, Ranger, to go and get help. I'm going to make them roll fear checks. Okay, yeah. You see Marcus shout at Johan, "Go and get the guards, quick! We'll make sure these barricades are built for these to defend." As he kind of just gives a nod, as then Johan starts running back and does the dash action. I'm going to put him on the edge, but he's off the map. Marcus yells to you, Ranger, "We will get these built and make sure you guys have a place to defend." As they pretty much try to double time the construction, at least of the one structure. Bargained. I believe it's at the end of your turn you come out of invisibility. Or is it the start?
It's the start.
So, my boy, if you want to delete your drawing, you poof back into existence.
I do, but I'm also working on the token right now, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and work on the token.
Okay,
and
okay,
see what the
okay.
same time.
Okay.
So I disappeared.
Okay.
Let me... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to remove this from bargains.
Yeah.
There we go. Up, away,
It's
and
yeah.
delete.
There we go. And then
There we go.
you poof back.
Problem solved.
And as you poof back, You see the one that's like very hurt and staggered right next to you just turn around a bit like,
It notices me upon my return. It
Yeah.
makes that effort.
I mean, it's starting to turn, but that's the one that took the blast from its own crystal and looks extremely, extremely hurt.
No, poor babu.
The one that initially counterspelled you is the one with the red dot.
That's okay. I can deal with that.
There. Fish.
I am going to attempt to summon my creatures again and hope that nothing else counterspells me.
Okay. You begin casting the spell. It seems like this time everything goes through as expected. Where are they coming in?
Allow me to change the motherfucking token.
That ain't an amok.
They are literally coming in. I'm
I'm
literally about to come on everybody's face.
Okay.
So I hope you're ready.
Bring the stench.
I'm not bringing the stench.
Oh, you not?
No, because I told you I wouldn't abuse it.
No,
and
that
I
is
don't
fair,
feel
and
this is unwinnable.
I
don't think
appreciate
this
it.
is unwinnable. It's like,
No, I
stench
appreciate
cows,
that.
Stench cows are a fucking Hail Mary.
Oh no, they are bullshit.
Yeah, they are. But this is what I said to you, that I wouldn't abuse it.
No, I appreciate that. That's the DM in it, because you know what I mean. You know when not to push, because otherwise I'll push back.
Yeah, but it's also just the fact that there's no point me constantly doing that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So, what are you
So,
bringing in then?
I am about to drop them on your fucking faces.
Well,
Which these
please
are
not.
lower than a CR quarter, but
Arguably
they are
worse.
allowed to occupy the same space as another creature.
Are they insect swarms?
No, they are singular insects called
Oh.
rock grubs, and I believe we had this conversation.
I remember you speaking about them, but I don't remember what they do. So, by all means, please inform me.
They burrow into the heart
Oh no, he got claws.
and kill the creature on a third turn away from
Yeah, that was
a failed burnout.
Oh,
Okay.
that's gonna
Do you want me to give you some prerequisites beforehand? Because
Oh, do. Just
I-
mod them as you want.
as you,
I'm just
going to
round
warn,
saying.
as they are zombies, they follow some similar tropes. One of which, heart's not necessarily an important thing. These creatures
However-
have the ability to lose pretty much most vital organs and parts and be completely fine compared to normal things.
actually no, this thing's on my body.
Yes, but they also deal damage while they're inside.
Okay, that's
I'm okay with
fine.
that.
So while it doesn't do the instant kill, it does concurrent
Yeah,
damage.
it still deals damage. So I've
Okay.
got 1, 2, 3, 4,
I just wanted to
5.
make sure
Who are-
because you have encountered
No,
it
no.
before where they've unnaturally kept going. I just wanted to make sure you remind you. Just in case you was expecting like, oh no, it's dead, and I'm like, no. That's
no,
fine.
No, but
No, that's
have I
fine.
Covered pretty much the big dudes.
Apart from the one that's very hurt, because there was 6 of the biggie
These
boys.
dudes.
Hang on. Yeah, he's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've covered everyone now.
Yeah.
That are the big dudes that we are kind of
Yeah.
anticipating during the encounter?
They're the ones that were holding the staffs that seem to have some magical prowess of some descript.
Yeah, fuck it. I've still got 2 more. So, 1 on this one,
hmm
and 1 on this one.
The ones with the black tokens are crossbow wielding. Just in case you want to change your targets.
I don't.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
dropping them on the person in front of me.
No problem.
Let's go for some summon stats, shall we?
Go for it.
We're going to make 8 attacks and we'll go from left to right.
Starting at the bottom left and then working up.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, if we start with this chappy.
And we work our way up. I'm
Yeah.
just going to roll them all at once. So
Yeah, but obviously the
1,
dice are in
2,
order of.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. The only two that fail to connect are the 7 and the 4. So that's
Which
the 4th and
is-
5th. So
I
1,
think
2, 3, 4,
This
5.
dude and this dude, I believe.
No, it's these two. Because it's 4 and 5. Everyone else hits.
No, there's 8. So there's...
Yeah, 1, 2,
First-
3, 4,
oh, yeah,
5,
sorry.
6.
Oh, yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
I'm
yeah.
working top down. Yeah.
My other rolls hadn't loaded in.
Yeah, yeah, because roll number 4 was your 7, roll 5 was your 4. That's the two that are closest to killing on. They, for whatever reason, they're struggling to bite and get purchase on the flesh on the inside, whereas the others, very quickly and very easily, start burrowing their way into the flesh underneath and wreaking havoc. What damage do they deal, my friend? Roll 6 lots of damage and we'll do it in the same order.
1. Ignore the right hand roll.
Just take...
Left hand roll.
Okay.
It just says 1 6.
Because
I'm assuming if it's for a swarm.
The right hand roll is per turn damage. The
The
left hand roll is like the bite damage.
Yeah, I'm with you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, that's correct. So,
I will then use my bonus action to let me just put Bargained over here. As I believe I can turn into a giant elk.
you're going to turn into a giant elk after all of that.
Yeah, pretty much. But every creature that I just hit
Mm-hmm.
now has to take another hit at the start of the turn.
Because it's carrying to burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I'm marking them with colour because otherwise it's a lot to keep track of.
You can literally just move all of my shit to the right.
Yeah, that's
of your
what... No, I've
creatures.
just moved them off and put them back.
You can put them in your creatures if you want. Banish them to the GM layer that no one uses.
Oh, saucy. Right, so you... I need to size your elk up, don't I?
Yeah,
There you go.
it's a big boy.
So, you cast the spell and you just see these rock grubs just appear on the various corpses and start burrowing into the flesh as you just hear it. As it starts chewing and biting away in. A couple of them struggle, but then you see the vast majority start making their way and starting to do damage. The zombies, for the most part, are not paying much in the way of attention, trying to focus on the bigger things. Almost as if they're devoid of feeling pain. Yeah, let's talk about the elk in the room. As by the time they finish their burrowing for that moment, you immediately go to about transforming yourself as your body stretches and contorts into that of a giant elk.
Sound weird, I know. I say that I'm sorry, I'm really not.
We know. We know. So, I believe that's your turn. Because it's a bonus action to transform. You've used your action to summon.
Yes, I have a reaction. If anything hits me, come at me, bros.
You have a movement as well.
Yeah, I'm good where I am.
Alright. Ranger. You and your inspired speeder.
I tell Fang to go stand by the carpenters to be sort of protect them and make sure they're not harmed.
Yeah, like a sentinel. Do you want to move him or do I need to? Oh, there you go.
Damage.
I take this as him sending
23.
Fang to look after me personally.
Yeah.
Because Fang loves me so much.
Interpretation in its own ways. You inspired that spider and now it's coming for you. It's time, Terry. Embrace Fang.
Later when we have the time.
I'd then like to, seeing the one explode, try to aim for the other two's crystals with my longbow.
Okay. Which ones are you aiming for? What I'm going to do, just for targetability, I'm just going to move the grubs to the side of who they're attached to.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just flick him to the right,
Yeah.
and then you know that because
Whoever they're on the right of is who they're touching. Okay, so you're shooting Perpy Boy.
Yeah, I'll start with purple, and then if I do hit it and shatter it, move to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, we've killed everything so far. Carl.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits. What damage are we dealing? Hmm. 11. Well, no, 10, sorry.
Does it explode?
No. The bolt, the arrow sinks straight in, and what it is, you shoot it through the neck, and you just see the arrow is kind of like half and half through the throat, as it's kind of looking around and trying to find the thing that's on its body, at the same time as keeping an eye on you and moving towards you.
I've got to say, shoot at it again.
Same target?
Yes, please.
Go for it. Oh, damn.
Die, you undead fiend!
So yeah, that's going to be +8 for crit. Because you get your dice maxed.
He can move past me.
So yeah, 9 + 8, because that one shouldn't be there. Should be a straight 8, rather than an extra dice. So that's a 17 total. Damn, yeah. You kind of line the arrow up, and you scream, "Die, you undead fiend!" as you let go. The arrow pierces the crystal almost pinpoint perfect, and instantaneously there is a small detonation, and you just watch from where the arrow is in and weakens the neck flesh, you not only rip the head from its body, but disintegrate and shatter it from the shrapnel of the explosion at the same time, instantly killing it. And Rock Grub goes as well. Nice. Really, really nice. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's really it.
I mean, that was pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Is it their turn?
Yes.
No, do them 10 foot to get to there.
Are they infected?
Well, they have the rock grubs within inside them, don't they?
Yeah. How many dice do I need to roll? 6.
7.
Minnesota did it.
Only one's gone because the
Oh.
No, I didn't really.
I'm assuming it's
No,
those that are there, or is it when they
No,
bite?
it's the ones that are infected.
They
Oh,
miss.
5.
So not everyone was. This one, I'll put that one back on top of this one when.
Yeah, no, they wasn't. I thought it
They
was just if they're
missed.
there. I didn't know it was from a bite. Okay, so
No,
5.
no, it's literally if they're inside.
Okay, so 5 then.
So 1, 2.
And I'm
3,
assuming this is just
4,
straight damage.
5. Yeah, it's just flat.
Green needs to make a roll. That is fine.
But green's going down real soon.
You hope. You hope, motherfucker.
Metagaming.
Don't fucking cheat. Don't fucking cheat.
I'm
So-
not, but that's damage.
So-
damage right there, that's damage.
Yeah, so all of them are taking damage, but none of them have dropped yet. Not that you can see. Wait, was this what damage type was that? Sorry. Is that poison?
No, it deals 1d6 piercing.
Okay. It's alright, because it was an infection. I thought, is it poison? But no, that's fine. So yeah, you
No, it's not an infection. It's literally just
continue
the
with
fact that
damage.
these bugs burrow into the skin
No, I'm with you.
and
yeah.
just continue to deal 1d6.
Yeah, no,
for
I'm
every
with you.
turn that they're not burnt out. But guess what? They can't be burnt out after the first turn.
Nice. So, I need to roll that.
I think when you've got the short order mind, you're going to the proficiency.
As you again watch, Bargand, a lot of the flesh of these creatures start to bubble as the damage they've been taking starts to regenerate to various degrees, some more, some less. Only those, though. The others don't seem to have any such abilities.
It's not my turn, so I can't scratch this into the floor. But yeah,
It's fine. I'm
Jesus.
just making sure you're aware.
No, I know, but Jesus.
Oh.
They have 1d6 regenerative.
I'm gonna have to start ramming these bitches. Sorry about that.
There's upgrading and then
3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Two.
Oh.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now all the movement's done. These two lovely boys are going to pay Ranger a nice little visit with bolts.
Ooh. I hope they brought cake.
Oh, they brought more than cake. One brought a natural 1, though. And I'm sure a 12 doesn't hit.
I'll be safe in my tree.
Yeah, let's check severity. Yeah, 64. It's another misfire. What it is, a lot of the munitions these undead are using are just far too rotten for service for most people. And they're just not finding any purchase. These two are going to attack Elkman with a 14 and a 5. What's a giant elk's AC?
14, 1 hit.
Yeah. And this is going to be with a +3, so 6 points of piercing damage as it lets loose with the crossbow bolt and just kind of leans back with it as the recoil hits, as the arms weren't braced. And the bolt just straight into the side of you.
I just kind of dip my horn slightly and be like, really, bitch?
These 3 here are going to repeat, all targeting you. As you are the biggest threat, literally. With a 21, an 18, and a 12. So that's another 2.
2 hit.
Yeah, this is with +6 because I'm just rolling them together for the sake of expediency. Ooh, 8 that time. 8 total piercing damage as 2 more bolts just...
If you could hear an elk laugh,
Yeah.
you'd be hearing an elk laugh right now. Just like,
Yeah, they're not doing great.
to be fair, maybe they fall under my branch of beast and leaf speak. And I just kind of go, poor fools.
Yeah, and she kind of snorts a couple times as the elk, just to kind of, in a bit of a mocking stance.
Yeah, just kind of like I claw the ground a bit,
Mhm.
and like, I waggle my bum high into the air.
Hi. So, this dude here, as you see, Ranger, a similar formula from before. Flare from the crystal, and there's as a bolt comes flying towards you with a 22 to hit. I'm sure it hits. Sam?
Oh, is that towards Ranger?
Oh, yeah. That's why I
yeah,
said
that
similar
hits.
as before. And you take 1 point of fire damage as it just and just like hits your chest clean and disperses rather quickly, and you're able to pat out the embers. But it singed and it hurt. Not pleasant.
Oh, that didn't kill Ranger. What a shame.
What the hell?
Oh, what a shame.
Oh no. What am I doing? Here, let me try.
No.
Let me try this trick though. The two magic boys here are going to shoot twice at Terry.
How rude.
Oh, how revenge.
One misses, the other's a natural 20. So
Bye, Terry.
This-
Crits for days.
this is plus 10. So you take 15 points of fire damage as it just smacks you clean in the shoulder. And the reason why it hurt so bad is it created a small fire inside to Cindy. You're able to pat it out, but the burn that it dealt to you was very, very painful. Fire bad, okay? Fire bad.
Oh, you got burned.
Oh no, which one was that one that actually hit me?
The orange one.
Oh, that's okay, I was going to go stab him in a minute anyway.
Okay. Okay. Red Magic Boy is going to send a similar bolt towards the elk with a 22 to hit for 8 points of fire damage. Are you holding okay?
I'm wincing at that. I'm wincing at it. I'm not worrying.
Yeah.
I'm wincing at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
that stung.
The green one, given that its magic crystal has shattered, kind of just with a wild right-handed swing goes for the elk. 11, which doesn't hit, and you kind of just like knock your head upwards and use the antlers to just kind of knock the hand back, as these ones clearly aren't designed to be punched, like to do punching, so they're not as prepared, and you're able to deflect it quite easily. Kilnar, the 3 undead around you all make attacks with their hands. I'm assuming a 12. What's your AC? 12, wasn't it? Tom.
It was 12.
Yeah. So yeah, all 3 are gonna hit you, but you'll take half damage from being raging. That's 16 points of damage down to 8 with rage. No, yeah, that's right. 16 points of damage down to 8.
He has 2 health points left.
Oh my god, 2.
That's painful.
Right.
Yeah.
He hurt a lot.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's not wrong anyway.
Flashbacks.
And 7.
What was that?
I'm 7 health anyway.
Okay.
Sam,
Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please, Amok?
I wonder what you're going to do, guys. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. You managed to resist the infection that is being imparted through the transference of different fluids and bloods. You resist, but a continued onslaught is going to bring more and more. You can't take much more of this. Same issue for you, Elk Boy. There's 3 more slaps coming your way. One crit, one hit, one miss. I'll do them separately. So the normal hit first is 5 points of damage. And then the crit, which is plus 7. 13. Fuck. Max damage on the crit.
So 20, yeah?
That was 13 plus 5, so 18.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I will when my roll 20 stops being the dickhead.
Do you need me to roll it for you? Or do you want to wait and do it yourself?
Unpreferable purely because I'm managing my HP on my token, which now appear doesn't to be under my. I can't control it.
Do you want to just refresh the page and see if that helps?
Yeah, this is an
Yeah. Technology, everyone. It's dog shit.
Isn't it wonderful that when a website has an issue, the first thing we do is turn the power off and on again?
It's a very British thing.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Most of the time it works.
Universal
well,
way
why?
to fix anything.
Because it resets the system. If the system's having strain, especially with
Are we not past this whole system having strange yet?
no, that'll never go away. Because as the systems get better and more capable, technology and software gets better using more of it. It's a race. It's a race between the two, which will probably never end.
I just feel like Roll20's running well ahead above the margin of what the average person can expect.
Oh, exactly right. I mean, I'm using a £1,300 PC, remember?
Exactly.
I mean, not
How
everyone.
much damage am I taking?
You took a total of 18 damage.
Oof.
Yeah, a crit and max damage on the crit. And then I
Okay
need
with that now.
I need a con save
You
then.
want a con save?
Yeah, please.
Do you want that as an elk?
No. When you wild. No, wait, no. No, yeah, it is you. It is the elk. It is the elk. No, what it is, wild shape. It's the mental stats you keep. No, yeah, it's the elk's con. Okay. You resist as well. Given it was a crit, I increased the DC to the next bracket, so instead of 10, it was a 15. So yeah, you resist the damage, but I can imagine you're looking pretty sore.
Well, you can literally click on my token and see my HP. So yeah, I'm a little fucking sore.
Oh shit, yeah, I
I'm a
can.
little fucking sore. But guess what? I've got a whole 2 other wild shapes. No, 1 other wild shape.
Yeah.
I've got time.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. Terry,
I look wounded as an elk.
Oh.
it is your turn.
So 2, 5. So I'll move up to here. I will stab orange dude.
Yeah. He looks completely undamaged at this point.
How rude. How rude of him.
Yeah, he's a bitch. Oh god, yeah, that hits. Meh.
How rude.
I mean, damage is damage.
And then I will tumble. 1.
So yeah, you Johnny Dark Souls this shit where you literally run in, stab, backflip, and then run out and wide and round,
Yeah, you know.
leaving the carpenters undefended.
No, they got Fang.
Okay.
Hey, they're not completely defenseless. Fang is there.
I know.
They got Ranger in that tree, hiding in there.
Not really hiding. I keep getting shot at.
Yeah, no, he's doing a bad
Ranger's
job.
gonna die at some point.
He could
I
stand
mean-
behind the tree.
You're rich to talk on 2 HP. Oh no, 7,
said
sorry.
that.
7, sorry. Is that all you're doing, Terry?
Yeah, I can't really do much else.
Come off the man, come off the hour. Gelnar.
Okay. I'm to use my breath attack in front of me.
Nice. Yours is flame.
Yes.
So that's a dex save with a -2 modifier. 7. So, what damage? Nice, 11. No, that's to hit. That, yeah. So roll the damage. 8 fire damage. You just kind of lean in. You put the hand, like you clasp your hands and like slap the sides of its head, and you breathe the flames directly onto the face and like the forehead, the nose, and the chin. As you just watch the flames go inside the skull and start burning the inside out. And by the time you let go, the creature drops to the floor with nary a movement. You killed him. Straight up murder. And that's your action. What are you doing? With your...
Isn't it a 15-foot cone for the flame attack?
I'll double check. Don't use Dragonborns too much.
Also, yes, since it's fire, it depends on the alignment of the dragon.
Yeah, it's either a straight line for like lightning and I think like acid, and there's, like, fire that's
Well,
odd.
I think it says a 60-foot cone.
It's not 60.
Not 60, I was like going 15.
That's a
like,
proper
push.
dragon. Yeah,
You're looking at an actual dragon.
15-foot cone is right. So it goes. No, yeah, that's right.
I was thinking, I know it's one more guy, but it's one more guy with less power.
No, yep, you're right. I've got to make a dex save for him, which is a 8 as well. And he takes 8 fire damage as you just start. Actually, can you make a dex save for the rock grub as well? Kelner, Bargain. And how much health do they have? I'm assuming not a lot.
If it takes half damage, then there's no point. They have 1 health.
Oh, do they?
But if they are enclosed within inside a body, would it be reasonable to expect they would take the same damage as the body, unless it's being crushed? This is the difference.
Well, the thing is, because the way the fire works, it kind of like envelops pretty much everything, doesn't it? What I will say is because he's inside,
Wouldn't it technically have full cover?
which would give it advantage, but it would also technically have disadvantage because it's unable to move. So I would make it a flat roll.
But it's also
yeah.
inside a creature. So if you say that the flames envelop a creature,
it takes
that
half
means
as much on a successful.
outside, not on the inside. So it's not going to envelop every creature.
Because at the end of the day, it's still within the range of the cone, and when you see, like, have you ever seen like a flamethrower in use? It's quite intriguing. Even
it's still within someone else's body. It's not going to get hit by a fire that's literally being cast from someone's face.
yeah, but when you look, all
Oh,
right,
no,
Blake. But I'm basing it off physics of when I've seen things like flame spitters, like flamethrowers and stuff, actually used. The way they go in and around and like behind cover, it's quite intriguing. I would say that.
Yeah, but they don't go into the person's body, which is where the rock.
Yeah, but you've got to think these are undead with open flesh holes and bores and all of the nasties.
I'm happy to rule it however you do, but what I'm saying is, like, if you're using like flamethrower logic.
Yeah, no, I completely get what you're coming from, but yeah, it's how.
It's inside his body and it's burrowing towards his heart at the minute.
Yeah.
It's done a considerable amount of movement in the 2 rounds it's been in there.
It's probably gone about 2-3 inches, yeah. No, it's definitely cooked, but yeah, I get what you're coming from. I like I said, I know what you're trying to say, but it's just it doesn't seem feasible to me.
No, but like I said, it's for me.
Yeah, no. This is the everyone's got a different
it's just-
interpretation.
yeah.
But no.
That's fine.
But yeah,
That one rock rub. Oh my god, I'm devastated. He's gone. Oh my god.
You better have a
What about
funeral
my
pyre
ice
for
others?
it.
Oh, by the way,
Yo.
can the other two make their attack rolls again?
What, the ones that failed
forgot to do
to
this.
pierce?
Yeah. Since no one tried.
there's only
forgot about that.
There's only the one that's left that failed to pierce, which is the one the one next to you here. The other one, he's dead. That was the pink one.
No. Oh, that's it. That's the
That
one.
that one's attached to green.
Yay!
It's only the one. So yeah, as it now comes to your turn, yes, you can re-roll because otherwise
It can.
they're useless.
It
if
can
you-
do a. It can do a heckin' bite. Bite him, please, for God's sake.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Whap. For a whopping total of 3 damage.
Hey, damage is damage. Don't cuss it.
But it also burrows inside.
Yeah, it's also making its way inside. Yay!
As
Robert.
I turn to who's looking the most marish around me at the minute.
The green magic caster looks extremely hurt. Green and purple normal zombies look equally hurt, about half. Cream guy, which I've just marked up, has just took his first hit now.
Hooky duck. So, if I took. Let me just measure this up.
I don't know, Mark.
How much of a run up I need? I need a little bit more than that. However,
Mm-hmm.
if I take an opportunity from this guy,
The purple.
from yellow,
Yeah.
to back up, is magic using a like?
Magic. If you back up, you've got 3 of
Has
them
he
will
got an
potentially attack.
opportunity?
Yes, he will, because he's in base contact with you right now. And you've also got the purple guy to consider.
I'll just stay where I am.
No, okay.
And it's not exactly the ideal.
Like I said, the
most
green
ideal
magic
situation,
man is very hurt.
But
So.
I'm gonna ram.
And is that 8 on the other
purple
side
dude.
damage?
No, that's it. I haven't changed. My
Okay. So 25 to
sort
hit.
of like, yeah,
Yeah. No, that definitely hits.
for a whack.
Okay. So he needs to make a constitution save, which he passes. So as you gore and ram into with your horns this creature, you lift him off the ground and you just feel the spikes just and just suck into the torso. And as you kind of like shake it off and he stumbles, he should, by all intensive purposes, be dead. But he is not. And he stands and is ready to go again.
God damn the undead.
Yeah. Undead Fortitude, man. It's a fucking bitch.
Question mark.
Go for it.
Did he die during that process?
No.
Like, did he drop to
No.
the floor in that process? I was gonna say, because otherwise it could trample him.
Yeah, no, the way it works is if a damage causes it to drop to 0, make a con save, DC depending. Otherwise, they
It's
just
a
stay on
question
1.
mark as to what happens when their con drop, when they drop to 0 HP. Do they also drop to the floor and then get back
No,
up?
what it is, it's if the damage would normally make them drop to 0 and they either pass, they just go to 1. They don't actually hit 0. If you've got your monster manual
advantage, toggle
free,
on
I'll
my
tell you the
alt.
page.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's done.
Ooh.
Is that all you're done?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's alright. I thought I was waiting for more.
Because No, sorry, well, I can only headbutt you and maintain my concentration. I can't
Okay.
cast anything.
I didn't know if Elks had 2 attacks or anything, that's why I was asking.
No, just only if I manage to kind of knock you prone with an attack.
Is it like a 1-2 combo?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Ranger.
I'd like to make one shot against Yellow Sorcerer,
Okay.
and then hold my second action for the zombie running up to the tree. That if he starts climbing it, I just like boot kick him off. Like
You
yeah.
can't, because you're using your action to attack the yellow guy. You can't then hold the other half of it.
I have 2 actions, like 2 attack actions. But
Yeah,
have to
I
use
know, but
both.
it's the same action to do 2 attacks. If you spend
Oh, okay.
part of it, you have to spend all of it. You can
Fine,
hold.
I'll
You
shoot
can
it
hold
twice.
your action, or you can attack.
Can I look at that later?
I'll shoot him twice then.
Okay, okay.
That full health might save me.
Oh shit! Hang on 1 sec. Tom, did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
So I was going to attack the one in front of me.
Can barbarians attack with a bonus action? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they can't.
Or health potion?
You could drink a health potion.
I've got health potion.
Or rage.
He's already raging. He raged straight away.
Tom, are you raging?
He already is.
You got a raging one.
Take one of my health potions.
Okay. That's 2d4 plus 2.
I can't stand.
Back to Ranger. Sorry, I just saw your Discord message. Sorry, Tom. So that's plus 2, so you get 6 health back.
I have 8 health left. I'm not going to stand in there, am I?
Alright. Both attacks coming in hot. What's the target?
I can step forward, take a shot, back up.
Yellow boy.
Somebody stops eating the mic.
Yes.
Okay, well both definitely hit. Can I have the damage? Grand total of 15. Not bad. You just release 2 arrows of thunk, thunk. The one goes straight into the knee, and you watch it blow the kneecap off as it then starts to stagger, almost barely keeping up. Second one straight sinks into the abdomen, and you just hear like a sickening squelch as it does so.
I'm gonna say, would I be able to move sort of in the tree to sort of use the trunk as half cover or some sort of cover?
Yeah? If you want to position yourself on the far side of the tree, I'll just move your token. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, that's more than possible. Not a lot of people do that in D&D. Use cover.
I'll also yell to Fang to make sure to make sure he's okay, and go and ask the guys of how far have they got left. Like, are you almost done?
Okay.
Also, I'm 10 foot wide, so I can't really use a fucking tree. I'm a hide behind a rock. Fuck it. Stealth elk.
Stealth elk. I like it. It is the zombie storm.
Can they all take?
Oh,
Wah,
yep.
wah, 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 wah. Everyone who's infected.
Yep.
Have we got 5 still?
5, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5. You recently burrowed into one.
Yep. Myofen, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Just caught that coming in hot off the press. Green Boy needs to make a con save once more, which he still succeeds. Man, he's holding the fuck on. God damn. Okay. So it's now the undead turn. I'll do all the movements.
What happened to the one?
He's going to join in with those. It's cool doing big encounters, but when you've got to move so many tokens, it's suddenly not fun anymore. Oh yeah, do a big encounter, it'll be fun, they said.
Who said that? Who lied?
Fucking A. Right. Ranger, you lean behind the trees, you see the one shambling undead coming towards you, but you were trying to prioritise the one that has been firing literal fire. As you get there, you just hear the crunch of some of the leaves and the twigs, as then you just see this zombie reaching up at you and just taking strike with a +3 to hit. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
5 points of damage. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please? Nice. Once more, you resist the infection, and you don't let it take hold of you, but you still take the damage from the claws as they just start rending at your boots, and you can, well, hooves, sorry, I forgot them, you're a satyr. And you can feel like some of the flesh being scratched at and some damage is being taken as this is happening. This crossbow is going to take a shot with half cover, so I think that's +3 to your AC. So, does a 17 hit with +3 on your AC?
Yes.
Fucking unlucky. Dealing 9 points of piercing damage as you kind of lean back to kick out at the one undead, as then you feel like a bolt graze your back and just rend in and leave a deep laceration on the back as another bolt just shoots past. And you've kind of got your left foot like kicking out at the other zombie, and now you're looking to keep an eye out just in time to see a bolt of flame come in your direction with a 22 to hit. And 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, I'm starting to be really hurt.
Yeah, that's ganged up on you quick. And this boy's going to dash. These two here, Terry, are going to shoot firebolts towards you as the one in orange that you stabbed turns and just giggles in a guttural.
I take that as flirting and I wink back.
Okay. As then 2 firebolts come your way with an 8 to hit and a 7 to hit. Both, I'm sure, miss.
Oh no, they're definitely flirting. They're trying to be like, you're annoying, bro. Stop it. Okay.
As the tree behind you just and just 2 bolts of flame just hit off the tree. Just in time as you do that dodge, Crossbow Boy is going to make a hit and unleash his crossbow with an 8, which also misses. You are dodging everything.
Not acrobatics, like I'm a bendy boy.
Yeah. The two.
Motherfucker, dodging me.
No, he's learnt the 5 Ds of dodgeball and now he's untouchable. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. There we go. There we fucking go.
Oh, one got 7. The most important one. The dick.
Fuck's sake, Blake, shut up.
Wait, that's the 8th unspoken rule of dodgeball.
Yeah. Ranger. These 3 lovely chappies here, 1 sorcerer and 2 crossbow, level pointing at Fang, who is currently defending the carpenters who are behind the barricade, quickly putting it together. 2 crossbow bolts first.
Oh,
1 miss, 1 hit. Because I'm assuming a 15 will hit Fang.
No, his AC is 16.
Is it really?
Yeah.
God
Hardy
damn.
spider.
God damn. Well, let's see if he can do any better against fire.
Uh-oh.
No, he can't.
He takes it.
Ruh-roh.
He takes 6 points of fire damage as the one bolt just grazes off the thick carapace of the spider, and the one just misses entirely, thunking about a foot in front. As it looks up, then it just takes a flash of fire across its left set of legs and just scalds. Like, you know the hairs, the thick hairs spiders have? A lot of them get singed away and all curl and turn to ash in almost instantly.
You just hear Ranger scream Fang from where she sees it happen.
Yeah. These two here are going to... I'm going to do it one at a time because I know you're on low health. So this boy is going to level his crossbow on the elk with a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, 11
Where's Bargain's token?
on the left.
far left.
Yeah.
I'll pick him up in 2
Should we do a
seconds.
D4 to see which square he pops in?
No, I can.
Or do you
ult
get to
in the middle.
pick?
I can ult him just in the middle.
Yeah, but for the mechanics, should we pick a square? I will allow you to pick, considering you still have some form of control. I won't let it be entirely random, so I won't roll the D4.
Yeah, fine. I'll just retreat to this bit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Just in time for this boy to fire his crossbow. 15?
Hit me.
Nothing happens.
Does that hit Bargain? I haven't actually looked at Bargain's.
Yeah, because you constantly is other things, ain't you? You've got an identity crisis.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits though.
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure
I'm
my
pretty
AC
sure
is
it
like
does. Because
14,
you're not Dexy at all.
Nah.
I'll roll the
I'm
damage
sure
anyway
it-
and just double
14,
check.
yeah, so it
Okay.
hits.
That's 10 points of damage from the crossbow.
Okie doke.
As these starts moving. This guy kind of just backs off and he's just watching and assessing. Unusual for what you would expect of thick undead.
I don't care, kill him.
Fair enough. The 4 are going to start playing slaps with your face and taking turns. Oh, god damn, they all hit and 2 crit. Oh, shit, I am sorry, Ben.
What is the plus on the 12?
It's plus 3 on all the dice, because I've put the modifier at the end. So it's a 23 crit, 23 crit, 15, 18.
Rudeness.
I am
Let's go.
so sorry. I am going to roll the 2 non-crits first. That's plus
No,
2.
I would rather you roll the crits first.
Okay, okay.
because They're going to be the higher damage.
Okay, so-
that may not lead to my death.
Okay, so 12 plus 7, so that's 19 plus 2. 21 points of bludgeoning damage from the 2
Can deal with
crits.
that.
And then 6 and then 5 from the other 2.
Hold on. I'm doing quick maths in my head.
Yeah, I am sorry.
So we're on 36 down to what?
Right, hang on. I'll redo the math. So 12 plus 7, 19. 21, 27, 31, 32 total damage. Oh, no.
So I still have 5 HP.
Can you make 4 constitution saving throws, though?
Yes, I can.
I am terribly, terribly
2,
sorry what's
3,
about to happen.
4.
We'll take the crits first. So, the 20 passes. The 6, because it was a crit, fails.
Does the 20 not cover the 6?
No, they're separate, unfortunately. But, the way I'm working it, you're going to pass 3 rather than passing 1. The way I'm doing it. Because the first 2 I'll say with the crits, because that was the order we did damage. Which is a higher DC, because it's a crit. The 20 will pass, the 6 will fail. The DC on a non-critical hit was a 10, so the other 11s will fail. Guess what you're taking back again? 1 point of infection, which For
The
people,
temporary hit points.
that's the level 1 infection range. For those watching, I have a homebrew infection rule for potentially turning into undead, considering this is a zombie apocalypse setting. I've got all of the VODs on YouTube.
You set this thing with something that we literally can't
Yeah.
fucking solve, and we can't do fucking anything about.
No,
And you've had to fucking retcon off your fucking campaign about it.
no, there is
Well,
ways to
okay,
deal. No, there is ways.
Take a fucking D6.
There are ways to
I've
deal with it.
literally investigated every fucking way
You haven't.
to solve this.
You really
I
haven't.
have.
No, you.
Technically, we haven't gone to a church with clerics and things. That may actually be a way of solving it.
The thing is, you haven't gone about the way and how the curse works. Because
So
5
I'm-
is your temporary.
I thought I was rolling it.
Oh yeah,
but
go on. No, go on. You roll. I'll allow you. It
take
doesn't really
one.
matter. It doesn't. So yeah, you take the 1. But no, you've investigated all medicinal factors of healing and reduction. Shit. That's everyone now gone. Yeah, fuck me, that was a lot of damage. Terry. It is your turn, my friend. As you just hear the elk squeal, and then you hear Bargand in moderate to severe pain.
I can't see him. There's a tree in the way.
No, but you hear him.
He always sounds angry though, so I can't really tell the difference.
Fair enough. It's your turn.
Right, so I will move here, and I will stab this little guy with my rapier.
Yeah.
These aren't going to be bestsellers by any means. One of the books is called How I Saved Someone's Life.
21.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Derek's not a very strong writer, and his biggest fan of all people is his grandmother, and she's struggling.
Nice.
Or
But he doggedly puts in the
Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, you lean in and you just quickly, just another thrust with the rapier and just pierce the flesh, dealing some damage.
bonus action, I will tumble. I will hide behind this tree.
Okay. Yeah, you get yourself hidden behind the tree because you're using your bonus action to tumble. You can't roll stealth yet, but that's fine. You're there.
I am behind that big.
Is that
chunky
everything?
tree. Yes.
Kilnar.
They hit the red one with my greater.
Yeah, you do that, boy. Nine hits. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a fail. As once more, you just take a downward strike. Limbs and appendages go as you cleave the man's torso in half. Falls to the floor, motionless again. You have a second attack.
I'm going to move to there and hit that one.
Mm-hmm.
He puts his ideas in his books and then tries to
That's
share
because
them.
you're not very wise.
This isn't a communication problem.
8 just hits. Roll damage. Okay. Not as impressive, but damage is damage, and I think we'll take any of it. So again, another strike. This time you do a sidewards slash horizontal across the torso. You cleave open the abdomen, and a lot of the innards and the flesh just pours out and just slops onto the floor and just covers the road. Doesn't seem to be affected by it. If anything, you've probably lightened its load and done him a favour. Is that everything you would like to do?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Bargained. It is back to you.
She can't sleep. She's constantly arguing with Derek. She's convinced
Um,
there's a ghost in it.
No, it's the zombies' turn. The rock grubs do.
Warded off, but then she writes about her fear of cannibal zombies popping up in Miami. It's like she's losing her mind.
What? Is it my turn or the zombie's turn?
No, it's your turn. What it was,
turn.
I confused myself with when the rock grubs go, it's the zombies' turn. That's what I was just talking to myself.
Okay, so I shall remove myself.
Are you disengaged? Oh, no. Polymorphia.
Jennifer may have attributed this dread that she couldn't put a finger on to spirits.
Oh, God. Flailopus.
As I appear as an octopus and start whapping the motherfucker out of these bitches because
Are you tired
I
of
am
these
tired
motherfuckers?
and I'm hurt.
Yeah, you've had it with these motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking road.
So I'm going left to right.
So green first, that hits.
You're the only melee fighter left where you are.
Good.
Ultimately, she decides to face her fear of the unknown.
It takes 10 damage and it is automatically restrained.
I need to make a con save for it.
If
That's
it's
a fail.
Restrained, does
It's-
it make that
It's dead.
If it's a fail, I'm happy with that, yeah.
Poof.
Turn into an octopus and literally just walk up and just be like...
Yeah, you just whap one of your tentacles
No,
round
no,
it and just
no.
constrict.
I want to, like, come up like Muhammad Ali
Yeah.
up to this zombie and just be like... and punch its head off.
Yeah.
Try to restrain its body and then realise, oh, its head's not attached.
What you do,
Whoops.
you start moving all your tentacles in a defensive position, considering your level of hurt, but then you lash one of them out, wrap round the waist of the green one, and with the extra length that's left, you start slapping and punching like similar to a boxer in octopus form. One of the hits lands solidly in the forehead and knocks the head back, and you just hear a crunch as the neck breaks. You follow through with the punch and the flesh rends and the head falls backwards. You then, I'm assuming, relinquish the creature, considering you don't need to grapple it, and then have it back into your defensive posture.
I kind of just like drop it from my tentacles, but I'm also going to look down towards the floor and look up towards the zombies and just kind of go,
Exhaustion, but the constant tension makes her look far.
run now?
She thinks maybe it was a mistake to
Okay. So you're kind of giving them a standoffish, like, do you want to fuck with this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair
Because at
Is-
the end
do you wanna
of the
get one
day, if they
attack as
take an
a
attack from
octopod?
me- If they take an attack of opportunity from me, that also restrained, which means their movement speed is 0.
Yep, that's right. Do you want to get one attack? Okie dokie then. Well, on that note, if you're done, we move to Ranger, who you're currently fending off. The one zombie that's like clawing at your legs. You see another one that's just walking around the tree, as well as taking bolts of flame and arrow. You're isolated at the minute. What do you want to do?
I'd like to try and leap from the tree towards Fang.
Okay, make a
I'm-
acrobatics check. And add 8 to the roll.
Yeah, because the sneak attack is 3d6.
So that's 19. I will say that you, given the leverage and your racial, you are able to land there, and considering the quickness of it, doesn't trigger... Actually, no, you do trigger an attack of opportunity, but at disadvantage. So, yeah, no, completely misses you, as you just literally do a leap, do like a slight backflip, 3-point land, you're ready. That took up, we'll say, 10 feet of movement in all.
Because I'm going to go
I'm going to move you
run
there,
to
because
there,
you just stood on top of one of the carpenters.
run to there, call Fang round to take shelter. I'm going to tell the carpenters to run back. We're losing ground here. We need people to be ready to move fast.
Okay.
And then take 2 shots at the guy who shot me in the face with a fireball.
Yeah, so, cream guy with a bug.
Oh yeah. No, actually the one that hit Fang. That'd be more angry where I'd be at.
This one, the red one.
Yes.
Go for it.
I love Rangers' defeatist attitude. We're not losing ground, Bab. Come on.
Well, do them one at a time, because you may kill it. So the 18 hits. 7. I need to make a con save. That's a pass. So, second attack. 10. That's even better. That's a fail. That's what we want.
It's not
The second, the first bolt hits it clean in the chest, and by all intents, if this was a living creature, it would be dead. You pierced its heart with how deep the arrow went and where you placed. But it carries on, and as it leans forward to go to take a step, you split the arrow straight down the middle, same place, driving both its arrowhead and the first arrow's head, just that extra bit of deeper, obliterating it as it falls backwards from the force and drops the staff, and you see it roll like about 2 feet from the body, just ting, ting, ting.
We've just seen that guy try and use the one.
Is that you done?
I'd like to take as much cover as possible behind whatever barrier is existing.
Yeah, this one barricade's mostly done. Like, you could probably feel, but in game's retrospect, by the end of the round, it's probably going to be finished.
Yeah.
But on that note, zombies. Okay.
How many are still infected?
5.
Oh my god, they're still up. Jesus, Wepton died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Righty ho ho ho. So start at the top. So Cream Boy there takes that. You need to make another con save again. You're still passing! Oh my god, that green dude needs a promotion. Cream Boy needs to make a con save. He
that's not top to bottom.
bites the...
That's
No.
random decision by a DM. Let's be honest.
I never fudge rolls. That is a taboo on any DM. You never fudge a roll.
Yeah, but you just said that with the green dude, and the green dude is at the bottom, and you said top to bottom.
Yeah, so cream at the very top, which is the normal one. Then green, which is the middle. Cream dude at the
No,
bottom.
see, I see yellow, purple.
No, the ones with the grubs. Because the two... These two don't have grubs.
True.
See?
Mistake.
It's alright. And you take that, and then you take that. Right. You see this one. Mecha Guttural growl. And when he does, all of the undead kind of perk up and listen. And it speaks in a very pained to speak, considering its jaws shattered, tongue that I don't think none of you speak. What languages do people speak really quick?
I believe mine are giant?
Yeah, you get giant and common for being a Firbolg.
Common. Yeah,
But
I think that's pretty much it.
I know certain backgrounds give you more languages and stuff, that's why
I
I'm
will
asking.
say, this is a kind of a long list. Is it either common, deep speech, draconic, sylvan, and giant?
It is a... It's a mutated form of deep speech. It's... It's not deep speech, but it's almost as if someone took that language
So
and
no one can
twisted it.
understand the language then, basically.
Fucking hell. That's rude.
But it's also true.
No, but it's broken. Like, you are able to understand it to a point you can understand the message. It's like someone taking English words, changing them very slightly to try and make their own language. You know, as you did when you were a kid.
Oh, is that Brummy?
Yeah, like Brummie, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
No one likes a Brummie. Except their sisters. So, you hear along the lines of, "It's time to leave." And they all start to take steps backwards, going in the direction as to which you saw. Do you remember the two you scout chased after last week?
Yes.
Similar direction. 5, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5. Are you attack of opportunity? Or do you want to wait for a more damaged one because the purple one's the most damaged?
No, I'll take this boy purely because I know that one of the other people leaving also still has a grub in them.
That's this one. Sorry, I should have moved the grub as well. That's this one that's leaving with the grub in it.
Oh, I'm not going to attack anything that's got a grub in it because I know it's going to die eventually.
Yeah. So purple boy, I'm assuming.
I'll take him.
Yeah, go for it.
Me tacticals. For the whap.
That hits.
And guess what?
What?
His movement speed drops to 0 because he's restrained, so he actually can't move away from me.
Oh, fucking hell!
As I just wrap him up and just be like, whap! No! Where you going, bitch? Where you going? Where you going?
Kelnar, do you wish to invoke your attack of opportunity?
Yes, he does.
Just gotta ask.
Come on, Kelnar. Talk to us.
Bring down that great axe of justice.
Bring it down, boy. I'm tired of being the only frontliner. My 2
I didn't
HP
hear
here.
that.
Come on, Tom.
The undead are leaving. The one left your square. Do you wish to make attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Go for it then. It's funny, the druid's more of a frontline fighter than the barbarian.
Ain't it though?
That hits, roll damage.
Fucking druid because
To be honest, looking
no
at
choice.
Oh, fuck yeah, I gotta make a con save off that. Oh yeah, no, he ain't leaving. That guy gone. He takes a step back and turns and goes to follow the suit of what the green dotted caster says. Kiana just kind of goes, Another sideward swipe across its back, severing the spine, and it kind of like, as the back, it's like a timber moment, like where it falls forward under the force. As its head hits the floor and the legs stay standing, you hear a crunch as the neck and skull crack and break. And then the legs stay standing for about 4 or 5 seconds as they drop to the knees and just fall backwards. Terry. It's your turn.
Okay, out of the orange and the blue guy, do either of those have their magic staff still?
Both of them do. The only one that doesn't is green. Blue and orange both.
Okay.
There is one unshattered that's here from the red one, but the other two that got killed, their staffs broke.
Oh, so there's one on the floor. Okay, I might need 2 for later. We'll see. So I will 5, 10, 20, and I will shoot Mr. Orange with my longbow.
With your longbow.
I don't even know what I got.
Well,
you mean your crossbow?
Yeah, my hand crossbow. That one.
For one to make damage, you must make roll. Roll.
Sorry, I was just...
Do the rolls. Do the rolls.
Roll. Critical. Roll. Critical. Hit.
You are far off.
No, he wasn't. 4 points of piercing damage. Nice.
The fuck is that damage though? Jesus.
Nice to this.
That's so shit.
Yeah, hey, damage is damage. You don't say no to damage. As you just take a shot, it pierces one of the fleshy parts of the calf. Doesn't do much in the way of damage. It does impede his walking ever so slightly. He has like a slight limp because the bolt's kind of blocking the way the tendons and muscles retract and constrain. Are you done?
Take my damage of love. Yeah, for now.
Kill now. It's your turn. Are you going to allow them to leave, or are you going to pursue?
I've got an idea.
Tom has gone to the ether once more. Right, Tom. Are you going to chase, or are you going to allow them to leave, as they seem to be in retreat?
Him with my greater.
Yeah, get someone to
Nice.
stick a weapon out and then someone to boot him at someone. Oh, Mario. I don't know, Mario. Kick him like a shell at someone. I'm sure the speed of that size shell flying someone full force.
Yeah, 12 will hit. Can I have damage? 7 points of damage. As yeah, just another sickening cleave goes in and you make connection. Are you attacking a second time? Wait, I haven't been adding your fucking rage damage. My fucking bad. I've just realised that's 9 instead, sorry. It's only just clicked. What we need to do, Sam, is we need to make him a button for when he's raging for his great axe, like great axe in brackets rage, with the extra damage.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I keep forgetting. I've just remembered. There's probably a fair bit of damage I've forgotten, but the ones he's killed, attacked, are dead, so...
I'm going to say he hit them and they died, so it's not like it changed much of the initiative.
No, it hasn't. But for now. Second attack, Tom?
The same one.
Figured as much. Yeah, 20 will hit.
14, isn't it?
14.
I need to make a con save then. See, that make the difference, because that was between a con save and a not con save. He's gone. Smack. Out of existence. Right. I'm just quickly updating my thing, because I haven't been crossing dead boys off. Nice. Bargained. If you're done, kill now. Okay, it's your turn. Are you continuing to pummel the restrained one?
To a degree, yes. But I want to do a quick thing beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Wah. And I will endeavour to kill this person that's within my grasp currently. I'm going to attempt to twist his head up.
Which one, the blue or one of the ranged people?
Whoever... I've got someone in my grapple, don't I?
Oh, the one you've got in your grapple?
Yes.
I believe you can. So make an attack.
And I believe they are restrained, so I have advantage.
Let me double check the rules on restraint, because I think
grapple
you're talking about grappled.
Reduces speed to 0 and restrain grants advantage, but
I think it's the other way around. I'm just double checking. I'm just pulling it up.
either way, they're grappled and restrained.
No, attacks against are at advantage. It is the right way. So yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Well, I haven't rolled yet, have I?
Oh, that was kill now. Sorry.
No. It's into it.
So I shall roll my tentacles
With advantage.
I guess.
That definitely hits. That didn't roll damage for some reason. I'll try again. Yeah.
No, that didn't roll damage.
What's it supposed to be? And just roll it, man. Oh, there we go.
10.
And that's a con save.
He's restrained. Disadvantage.
It's con. It's different. Oh, that's just a save. It's 1 point over. Because it was DC.
Yeah,
Oh no,
moving down.
2 points over. No, yeah, no, he's not moving, but he's not dead.
Moving down.
But he's not
But
dead.
guess what?
What?
I have 15 feet of reach.
Oh, do you now?
Yes. So anyone that tries to run away from me, good luck.
Ranger.
I yell out that the magic ones seem to be more intelligent. We need to capture one to see what they're up to, and then just run towards Orange with
Yep.
Fang in tow.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So under control, I'm almost on top of my paperwork.
Sometimes allowed to spiral out of control.
No, I just need
I'd then like to shoot arrows to either immobilize him or knock him unconscious.
So, non-lethal strikes.
Yeah.
I'm aware of this concept. By all means, go for it. We'll see if you're successful.
some case like that. I think it would be a great learning experience.
Why? Is there some sort of problem on AAU you think I should know about?
That will hit.
Absolutely not. I would just really love to be more involved in cutting edge.
Okie dokie. Once more.
With all that innovative work that's going on around the hospital. I think now I've got more.
Oh, that will definitely hit. Yeah. That's 8 plus 4, 12. Yep, he is unconscious. I will put an X on his noggin. You better hope the rock grub don't kill him.
Oh yeah, that is a problem.
Yep, because it's
Why
one.
not?
I mean, it is a con save. There is a very good chance I'll pass it, but there's also the chance I might not.
Yeah.
No, you don't get this. You'll die.
No, he purposely specified. No, oh, yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
Damn you,
No,
rock
no,
guy.
no, 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 no. There is the undead fortitude. That's what can save it. Because he's not going to fail it on purpose, because that's not in their nature, not how these work. He will try and save himself. If he fails the DC, though, he will die. Do you wish to do anything else?
That is all I can do.
Zombies. Rock grubs. 4 left.
Time she's seen the consultant. She says she's not going. Since when? Why? She was pretty.
Ben, no.
No! In just slow-mo.
It's her life, it's her body. I have to respect that.
Yay.
Well, you can respect it as much as you like, but I'm going to go ahead and wait for it.
I have returned.
We'll drag her the key.
Can I have 4 rock grub rolls?
Either you get her there, or I will section her.
You don't have rolls, you have damage.
Yeah, that's
And
what
me.
that's what I meant. Okay, the important one. Let's do the death save boy first, which rolled a 1 on damage. 5 plus damage taken, so he has to pass a DC of 6 with a con modifier of plus 3.
I believe
He
the
succeeds.
DC for under 40 is.
It's 5 plus the damage taken, unless it's radiant or a critical hit. Then it just dies.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing.
What it is, undead fortitude might vary depending on the creature. But I'm basing it off the zombie one. Blue boy takes le damage. Cream takes le damage. Fromage frais. And Green Magic Man needs to make yet another con save, DC 8, which he succeeds. For fuck's sake, man! He's just gonna live with this rock grub forever. They're gonna get married and everything. They're gonna elope to the south of the Burgundia.
Yeah, I think like the rock crab is called Sandra.
Oh, is that one called Sandra? Is she like a bit of a soft
Yeah.
touch?
She's like a mild version of a Karen. Like
Yeah, she wants you to. She wants you to hurt.
Like her being in his life.
She wants you to hurt, but she
However,
doesn't want to quite
he
kill you.
tolerates-
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants you to be a bit
Yeah.
off centre.
Yeah, she wants you to be uncomfortable.
Sandra the rock grub.
She's not a she's not a full Karen, but she's a Sandra. Okay, I'm with you. I like how we're classifying a rock grub based off a Karen or a Sandra. What the fuck are you doing? Terry, it's your turn, mate. Oh wait, no, the zombies didn't. Give me a sec. Didn't do the fucking.
That's all right, Tom. You set the rage axe up right.
I've run out of map,
I'm moving.
but these are
I dare you to
run
I
off.
I fucking dare you. I dare you to try and run away from me.
Why don't you move us downwards slightly and then you can move them up more?
Because I'm just moving them to the gym later. If you wish to
Oh
pursue,
no, because that would mean that he couldn't literally retreat all of his creatures
yeah, I will make.
out of the fight.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
we will sort out pursuits, considering they're not willing to engage at this point. And they all fled in the western and northern directions.
Yellow.
Is that the one
If
you
Yellow
wish?
wants to escape.
He will be.
Um,
He's the one with the
it's
rock grub,
going to-
remember?
It's going. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the grapple on purple
Okay,
and take a reaction against him
go for it.
because my reach is 15 foot.
Yeah,
So you're staying here with me, bitch. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it.
that hits. Damage.
You rep. And his movement speed becomes 0 as he becomes grappled.
His movement
My
speed becomes dead.
tentacle.
As I failed the con save, you did exactly enough to make me roll a con save.
Just wet.
Yeah, what you
And
do.
just kind of drag it to fall like, no.
No, what it is,
No.
two tentacles grab the ankles and kind of yank them back, cause him to fall on his front, and multiple bones and bone breaks, flesh squelches, as he just hits, and his head must have cracked off like a stone that was in the meadow that you didn't see. Gone. Out. Forget about it.
And I think as he kind of got dragged to the floor,
Mm-hmm.
my other tentacles just inadvertently got involved and were just like whap on his face, like, no,
Yeah.
stop being a thing, stop being a thing.
Right. Are thou all wishing to pursue?
I just want to get in at least one more attack when they're all like grouped together.
Okay. Everyone else, what's the thoughts on pursuit?
Not really. I'm on to train up that guy.
I mean, I'm going to pursue, but I have 10 feet of movement, so
Yeah,
I'm
versus
hoping-
20, so they're going to be... You probably get one more attack in on a creature before they're gone out of your
Well,
range.
what I'm hoping is that Terry can tumble and carry me on his back, because the average weight of an octopus is far lower than its body mass. So he should, in theory, be able to carry me unless he has a strength of 10 or lower.
Yeah, he would be able to carry you, but it would come under difficult terrain, because that's when you're carrying or dragging somebody.
Yeah, but he can still tumble, do that, and double all of his movement.
Oh no, even
everywhere
with
they
difficult
can.
terrain, I still think he's going to be quicker than the zombies.
And I can literally just drag these zombies down to us and be like, whap, this one's out. On to the next. Onward, my noble steed.
God
This
damn.
is, of course, if Terry is doing his tumble.
Yeah, so it'll be tumble and dash, so that gives me 90.
Yeah, give me a sec. What I'm going to do... They are off the map, but I'm going to reveal them just so you can tell me which one you would be attacking.
Well, we've got a tumble in 90, so we'll halve that to 45 per
Mhm.
round.
Which is still just over double the speed of the zombies anyway.
Yeah. So do you realistically think that any of these are getting away from us? And do you think that they've got a likelihood of killing us, or can we just end this combat now?
I was going to either way. I was just interested in
Yeah,
whether you
and
were going
just
to let
say,
them
like-
leave or chase them.
No, we're not letting them leave. And
Would we ever
can
let them
chase
leave?
them. We can chase them. We have the
You,
capability.
you are all
We
quicker
built-
than they are. You could just chase them until necessary.
Yeah, literally.
Tell them
Like,
not
as,
left.
long, as Terry runs past me, I just wrap my tentacles around him and just get dragged along the floor. Just like,
What have
man.
you got just two tentacles wrapped around his waist and you're just like bumping like a fucking sled behind?
Yeah. And then as I approach a zombie, I'm just like, whap, 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 whap,
Just a-
grappled, whap, restrained, whap you.
Okay, so
And just to point out, I've got like 5 uses that I can use of shatter on them if they're together as a group.
I will end combat there.
These zombies ain't leaving.
No, they are not.
Ever
So-
let anything leave?
Now I'm a hoarder.
You're all murder hobos. That's a job.
I resign that comment. I'm not a murder hobo. I just like to keep things.
But actually hasn't murdered anything.
I haven't killed nobody.
So,
Of us. At
Combat.
least killed someone.
I will conclude. Kilnar, Terry, and Bargand, you three chase after the undead, and it takes a few minutes, but eventually get to slaying the lot of them at various stages in the meadow, into the woodland areas, before returning.
No escape.
No surrender.
All
Ranger,
the tentacles.
you...
Oh my god, so many tentacles. It's like turning on Pornhub. and
Kilnar,
typing in
I mean
hentai.
Bargand, do you drop concentration on the rock grubs to dissipate them?
Aren't they all dead?
I'm thinking of the one that Ranger wants tied
I'm
up.
currently with.
Well, do I? No, it lasts for a minute. The rock grub concentration lasts as long as things are still alive with a rock grub in them.
So, unfortunately, it is inevitable it would fail. So rather than rolling an hour's worth, which is far too many to roll, based on averages, he will eventually perish.
Okay.
Yeah, I would, in the sake of fairness, I would like to do them, but an hour's worth at 6 seconds per, that's 10 per minute times 60, so 600 a minute.
Why would it take us an hour to kill them all?
6,000 times 6, that's a lot.
No, it's 10 a minute, 100 an hour.
Oh yeah, no, I did the maths wrong on that. But either way, yeah.
6,000 a minute. I was like, what?
No, I was basically, yeah, my math went funky for a sec. I added an extra 0 in when I did the scale up.
All the zeros.
That's quick math.
I'm tired.
Someone's got out the Windows calculator.
I'm tired, okay? But Ranger, you successfully tied the creature up, and you just see...
I've then gone and seen the magic item the other one dropped about middle-ish of the road bit just to make sure nothing else came for it.
Yeah, no, you are the only person in the carpenters who, once they finished building the one barricade, they backed off, and when they saw that the other ones were leaving, they took the opportunity to quickly continue construction on the other one in a feverish speed. You eventually see the rock grub in the one that you tied up just burrow out of the chest, do a little bit of a wiggle, and then kind of like go out and in like a sewing stitch back into another hole and back into the body.
I'm just literally going to keep watch to make sure and heal Fang.
Okay. About 10 minutes, I will say, goes by between the going, killing, coming back.
I will just say, if the blue one still had his staff on him, I would have took it.
There
If
is
it was
one
still
in the middle of the road.
I thought.
Which I picked
Oh,
up.
actually, no. You guys have would have been able to have gathered 3 of them.
Functional ones are broke.
Functional. Or at least,
Sorry.
not broken. You don't know how they work.
I gotta say, I
That's
think I've
okay.
got 2.
Are we talking 1 each, or do I need to murder Ranger for 2 for me and 1 for Tickle?
There's only 3 of them. There's only 4 of you.
Exactly. Well, we don't count Tom.
Oh,
Two.
oh.
What's it
What would he do with the staff? What would he do with the staff?
That's true.
I don't know, I was thinking, I was like, what am I actually gonna do?
Like,
He wouldn't use it.
If I
Have a
gave you
range
staff,
attack?
The first thing that you
Would,
do
but I'd
is not...
use it to hit someone over the head with.
Yeah, but Bab, if I gave you a staff, the first thing you would do is not turn up to session. If we're honest.
Meh.
Fuck off. Have you not had some in a while? You're terrible today.
Am I?
You
Whoops. Sorry about it.
It's fine, it's fine. But no, about 10 minutes or so.
I'm not sorry, I just think that other people are useless.
Okay, fair enough. About 10 minutes goes.
And
You better.
the first thing that I do when I come back into sight of Ranger
Mm-hmm.
is I cast Dread Carapace upon myself.
Mm-hmm.
And as I walk out of the woods, I'm enveloped with the darkness that Ranger probably never seen. The horror of which forces her to give me a +2 to AC. But as I walk towards her, I'm coated with a thick black viscous fluid.
I gotta say, she'll just back up just to keep out of range of his hit.
I continue walking dead towards you, Ranger.
Just keeps moving away from you, just staring you down.
As we back up into the town, I imagine.
I will point out, by the time you catch up with the main barricade, you see in the distance, you see Johan coming with about 4 guards in tow, running up the path. 4.
A zombie horde and I said 4 guards. What is this town coming to?
They're about
I'm telling you,
a minute away.
This town was fucked before we got here. I don't know how they survived this long at all. But I continue, and as Ranger backs away from me,
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
utter
remember,
a deep
you guys
guttural
are
tone.
about an hour away from the town, from where the barricade is. No, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's not wrong. That's wrong. You're about 10
And
minutes,
I
sorry.
utter in a deep guttural tone, just saying, "Don't you want to talk to me now?"
Well, how you were killing them showed you as a friend, but your current look seems to be more of being with them.
Wow, how racist.
Such a shame for your little girl to not choose the right side.
Too bad for you.
And I drop all of my spells and revert back to myself.
Okay.
So, now that you're back to normal, are you hurt?
I look towards you and just say, "I just wanted to test your metal, girl.
I could tell.
Congratulations And a wonderful fail.
Which, yeah, that would make sense. Level 1 to 3 is 2.
So are you hurt? Because you took a lot of damage.
I'm good. And you can stay away from me.
A creature that is highly wounded bares its teeth. It shows how weak it is the higher it has to bear them.
I bear teeth?
Why don't you tell your face that? Because if you sneer at
That little show you did.
I know my daughter's
No.
running around terrified of you, but believe me, I'm not. What are you doing, Tracy?
That parlour
It seems
trick.
to me she's been dancing to your tune her whole life. What choices you make, it makes
Were you
no difference.
disturbed, girl?
You choose to live next.
No,
Matters to me is the ethics.
but I do like to keep my distance. I am more for
Yes.
long
I would like
range.
you to keep your distance as well. When I say distance, I'm talking a lot of distance.
Just literally just stare out at this point.
It's at this point where you two are. You see Johan come running back with the guards and goes, "They're over here! Quick, quick!" And as he turns like back after shaking back, like, and the other two are looking like, "Oh yeah, you missed the party there, you dickhead." They're all dead. And the rest ran.
I turn immediately to the guards and point towards Ranger and say, "This treacherous wench! She sold us out!"
I'd expect it to squash like that.
I've got to say, I'd say nothing. I just keep like fixing up Fang and making sure he's okay, and I'm okay, like looking at my wounds.
Okay, one of the guards approaches you. The others go to see about checking the corpses of the undead and ensuring the carpenters are okay, and they will eventually come to each of you and check, whereas the one of the four approaches Bargand and goes, "So you say this one's treacherous, hmm? How so?
Nothing but lies spilled from her tongue,
Explain."
I do from that Colossus Slayer I had,
asking me, making accusations across the town against my good name, and during trying to guard the two carpenters, nothing but cowardice and withheld actions.
Cowardice and slander don't come under a crime that we deal with, especially in this climate. What illegal things was done?
Well, then obviously you might want to try her for reckless endangerment of the town. We were here doing a job. She sat at the back. You
Can I
see
hear
wounds
this?
upon
I've just
my
thought.
body.
I'm assuming he did. Did you move from your position? Did you approach the guard as he approached you, or did you wait for him to approach you in time?
You literally didn't like. put
Yeah,
the
I know.
guard
I didn't. I didn't specify. Like, so would you have approached
if
up to the barricade
if
at
we're
all?
talking like guards are walking up, I would
The one
literally
guard,
walk
when you
away
shouted out
with
this
the guard.
accusation, the one which is you assume to be the lead of the four, is approaching you to speak. Would you have led him like away?
Yeah, I'd have gone for a nice little walk with him.
Okay, so no, you wouldn't have heard it,
Also
Ranger.
pointing out pointing out the little mushrooms as we go, like, ooh, this one's nice. If you've got chlamydia.
Oh, I was going to say he wouldn't have gone with you on like a full walk. He wouldn't stay. He wants to stay relatively close to the scene of the incident. He'll probably go about 20 or so feet away.
I'll stick around as long as he's willing to walk.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I'll just move you. I'm just going to move you guys in. I don't have guard tokens on hand initially, but they're going to stay in and around that area, and you're going to be over here with the head guard, like at least of this group. So we will deal with this when we get back to town. We'll take a full state.
For ya.
Go on.
Joe, have any laws against, I'd just say, and I look back towards Tickle and go, Joe heard it. Probably reckless endangerment. Because am I gonna lie? I drew a weapon on me.
Right, well, as I said, if you genuinely feel that the danger to this town was increased due to her actions, we will take your statement and we will note it and we will speak to the lawmaster, or at least those that are in charge of the guards around here, and they will be able to judge whether it is something we can deal with or not. Does that sound okay?
Right then. We'll go with that much as long as you apprehend her, because I don't trust her. We'll sleep safely in this town anyway with her. It's weird.
So, for now, we will clean up this area. We will make sure the carpenters finish their duties, as they are nearly done. We will go back to town and we will deal with this.
When you're watching Bake Off.
Make a persuasion check. This is just basically how convincing you are to him. He's willing to listen at any degree, but it's more or less how he's leaning and thinking.
Oh Lord, you're making me load a character sheet I'm not used to, which is bargains. Why would you do this to me?
Actually, no, it would be a deception check, sorry. Not a persuasion check.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Why is that better?
Because my performance is far worse than my deception.
Okay.
Given that I'm an Iron Root Bandit.
Yeah. So, if we shall finish, burn the bodies, guard the carpenters, lead them back to town.
Can I try and yeet Ranger into the fire? Burn the bodies.
Are you really going to try?
Oh, I would be away from him. Like, I've got to say, seeing his intent earlier, I'd be constantly about at least 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
Just a quick
But
one.
yeah, I'm actually gonna chuck my weight into kind of the burning of the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping a stern eye on Ranger.
Yeah.
Just a quick one.
Very stern.
I've got to say, I'd leave some of my rations on the floor, like on cloths, going, guys, I've got some food that I went to go fetch.
I'm not following trail mix.
No, I'd get some
Who's a
food
good
with my
bargain?
rations.
Who's a good bargain?
Did I hear you go to say something, Blakey boy?
Yeah, before they burn us like the magician-y ones, can I use my mage hand to kind of investigate the bodies to see if there's anything different about those than the others?
You could just investigate and no one's stopping you. You don't have to use mage hand and be special.
I'll probably separate the bodies off and be like, have a look at this one. Have a look at this one.
No, I was only using my mage hand so I didn't have to touch them because
Fair enough. Roll me a investigation check.
Hang on. Oh, ooh. Ooh.
The clothes, from what you can see, are rotten and soiled from where the flesh has gone putrid and has stained and soaked into the clothes, to the point that when disturbed, some of it breaks and deteriorates almost in your hand as it's being disturbed. They seem to carry nothing upon them except the staffs, in which you have 3 of.
So the clothing, everything.
The issue was the clothing varied in style and colour, but the problem is when the black putrefaction stage of decomposition come into these bodies, the liquids that had come out of the pores of the flesh had stained the clothes and started to rot the actual organic fabric of the clothes. And
so
nothing salvageable. It's putrid, it smells, it's rotten.
I don't want to keep them. Are there any kind of sigils or carvings or anything about the actual zombie bodies?
Not that you saw. Not with that roll.
Oh, guys, you wanna have a look? Cause I can't see today. I need my binoculars.
I can certainly have a look.
Yeah, Ranger, get your hands in there. Have a good feel about it. See if you notice any markings or sigils or brands. Oh, we love a good brand.
I'll take the first one because it was meant to be flat.
Oh God, we're all blind.
Yeah. Again, the smell is rotten and approaching the bodies. It puts you off a little bit. Having a look around, you don't see anything more than what Terry has already discussed.
Nothing else I can see.
Fang! Fang! Come have a look as well!
I just walk back to the carpenters and we continue to guard.
Come on, Fang, have a good gander. Use that bardic inspiration I gave you earlier. Get cracking.
Uses it to resist
The bardic
your charms.
inspiration's already worn off. It's been more than 10 minutes.
I know, I was joking.
Okay.
Has it been more than 10 minutes? Jesus.
I said it cost you guys 10 minutes to chase after and come back from the zombie hunt.
Oh, that's okay then.
Not like you've been right there 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll just saunter over.
Okay.
I'm struggling to control my character currently. Apparently it doesn't want to move where I want it to move. Oh no, it is. There we go.
Can I bardically inspire Bargain?
Sure.
Bargain, he's a man. He could use his eyes to see other clues.
I say dash.
Yeah.
To wherever Ranger is trying to escape to.
For God's sake, we're having kids chase on the map.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm done with. So, I will literally burn an action to chase.
Yeah.
And then end a turn.
Both of you make.
I'll use an action to flee. Like, dash away, keep out of distance of him.
Make a dex off to see who is quicker and more fleet-footed.
Oh Lord, Jesus, Repton die. Can I turn?
Because you've both specifically said you're keeping eyes on each other. If he hadn't specified he was watching you, I would have allowed you to do it as like you caught Ranger off guard. But because you've both specified you're watching each other, it's going to be a dex off. Unless you want to polymorph into something much quicker.
Can I use my athletics instead?
I mean,
no, because it's dex. Athletics is strength based. This is fleet of foot. If anything, it'd be acrobatics. But I want it to be a flat dex off.
I can get much dex here if you want. If you're allowing wild shapes.
But as long as you've got it, there's no rule saying you can't. At the end of the day, what is Bargain gonna do?
Where did Ranger leave this extra stuff that you picked up?
I guess I'll leave.
She never specified.
Bargain's.
I would have just put it in my pack for later. It would have just been literally a pick up and
So
throw in
it's
a
sticking
pouch.
out the back of the backpack.
I'm gonna leave Bargain by this tree here. Don't forget that that's where I put him.
Okay.
As I turn into Itsy Bitsy Giant Buddha.
Yeah.
Pretty much next to you. And I'm guessing I don't know.
Who out Dex is who?
Hmm?
Let's see if we can beat Dex then.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a dex off.
Being a spider.
I'm totally on the wrong stat block. Apologies. 2 secs.
It's okay. You got to beat a 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up on Google because Roll20 is not cooperating.
Give me a sec. I have my monster manual in front of me.
Are you a wolf spider?
No, giant spider.
Ah.
Ah.
Giant spider plus 3 dex.
I shall roll a d20 plus 3.
Nelly the elephant packed the trunk and second part of the circus.
Eventually it will.
Yeah.
I do apologise for the moderate delay. It's
okay.
My internet was being weird earlier, so it's
It's
fine.
literally just down to the fact that my laptop is a laptop.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on Ben, how far out is the staff sticking out of Ranger's pack? Because obviously they were big staffs.
Oh yeah, it was a 6-foot staff, so it's probably sticking out
She
a
would have.
good
She would
3
have
foot.
used their 5-foot rope to tie it to a pack. Like she wouldn't have let it just be loose. I thought it was a small staff. No, I gotta say it would be tied to a pack then.
While she's running away from Bargain, can I use my mage hand to try and retrieve it?
Make a sleight of hand with disadvantage because she's currently sprinting.
Hang on, a sleight of hand. Disadvantage.
Oh, movement.
What's your passive perception, Ranger?
I haven't finished yet.
What?
I love the fact that he rolls a 16, he's like, I haven't finished yet.
No! I'm gonna use it.
15,
wow.
it's out of my range.
You can't use... Oh, yeah, it's the rings. 17, what's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah, you manage to... As Ranger ducks and goes to, like, cut a corner sharp, you grab hold of the staff. You don't move the hand, but you allow Ranger to kind of move out of where the staff is, and then it hovers in the air and you pull it over to yourself. She hasn't paid much attention as she's currently outrunning the giant spider that is in pursuit of her.
Okay, I will... When I see any kind of markings or anything on these staffs, do they look exactly the same?
They are of a similar make, but have very slight differences. It is a wooden 6-foot staff with a clawed crucible at the top that holds a gem. The gem is opaque white with a red huey hum that comes from within the crystal.
Oh, thank God, I've lost my sheet. Is that for both of them?
They all look uniform, but very slightly different. You know, like how something handmade, there's slight differences in each one. But they all are made to look as similar as they can.
Oh, I've lost my notes.
It's okay.
I can find all my quiz sheets, but they're not what I need. Where did you
As
go?
if you ran a quiz.
Oh, I'm in a quiz group.
No one
We do it
knows
weekly.
this, but I'm just talking like, I thought you only ran if you won.
Oh no, okay. I ran once
I'm
and that's
also not wrong.
No, I'm not very clever, so I...
I love you, there, Blake.
Thank you.
So as you're taking notes of this, Bargain, you are currently aware that you are not making any ground on Ranger. She's just too fleet-footed for you.
I'm gonna say I play with Fang and do like chases with Fang. This is like fun.
While they're distracted, can I use like little lengths of rope to tie my two stuff together to make it look like it's one?
Yeah. That's easy enough to do. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Thank you.
So what are you guys carrying on doing now?
It depends purely down to Ranger's attitude.
She seems to believe you're playing at this point as you've turned into a spider. She seems to be like laughing and giggling at you like a small child would when you play with them.
Okay then. So I'm guessing that I could pretty much corner you outside of town.
Nope. I don't know, would you?
I'm guessing like I'm not uneducated. So I'll probably say that I'll be able to corner you on your own, at the very least.
Yeah, I would probably say there's going to be a point during the chase where you're able to kind of, like, where she goes to, as she starts thinking it's more and more of playing, she goes to climb a tree and, like, go to jump off it. But just before she goes to jump off it, given Spider's natural ability to climb, you manage to climb ahead of her, and you kind of, like, in close proximity and have caught up with her.
So, dear, it appears we need a conversation.
Ranger, all you hear is...
1 second, let me get Fang. Fang! Like calling him over.
Fang comes over, your giant spider. As you two are stood kind of in a sort of face-to-face, you see Fang approach and kind of come between the two of you.
And as Fang approaches, I drop my wall shape. Just kind of grab the nearest piece of fruit that I can and bite into it and just be like, ugh, how I do hate the language of the legged folk.
They're not so bad, I say in giant.
I also understand you.
I think that was the point.
That was the point.
And I reply in giant of, shame you don't understand your place.
Place?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Sort of cocking a head to the side.
Let me break it down for you, girl. If you want an adventure, you must make people trust you, love you, ingratiate yourself. I'm not drawn in by your size, or your stature, or your cute demeanor.
Trust me, if something becomes a threat, I do learn a lot about it. Say, look, sort of playing with my arrows a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just kind of look back towards Injo, and so do I.
I'm gonna say, it's not in a threatening manner, it's more just like how she usually plays with it.
Yeah, and I was like, and so do I. When people draw down weapons upon me.
The facts at that point pointed to you being a threat. Seeing how you fought them today, that's not what I believe.
Facts? What facts do you have, child?
Well, I was saved by adventurers once. Maybe that's where my sort of kind nature comes from.
Could have been. Could have been slavery in the making. What a wonderful attitude you have. I must admire it. However, I will tell you this much. And as long as you promise that it stays between us, and me and you and no one else, this is going to be our bond, Ranger.
Well, we are two people of nature. Let's say it is that.
This is our bond, though. This bond goes deeper than something that you could possess, or own, or remove. This is my bond to you, Ranger. If you act, if you retreat, if you put me and mine within danger, you will die. However, I enjoy your enthusiasm. I love your unsurly smile. And I found myself quite partaken with Fang as well. Come with us. Let's do this. Together as a group or nothing at all.
I'm always about working with a team, and touch his chest and cast healing wound, cure wounds.
Mm-hmm. Healing word or cure wounds.
Anna describes meeting Stefan completely by chance in the lobby of his condo.
Sam.
She says she's instantly attracted to this hand.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, it's alright. You said healing wounds, and it was like that was a mix of either. I didn't know. So that's 1d8.
Healing wounds.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna cast
d8
healing
plus
wounds.
wisdom
Okay.
modifier for you.
But I'm also, during the same point, going to have my little Hecate's moment as you agree towards this, and kind of grab your hand and just say, "If you pull a weapon on me again, girl, you will die."
She finishes healing. She you sort of see all of her smile and the joy drop, and it goes. She just looks up and goes. It depends if you're a threat to me, Fang, or even those two. Looking over at the other two.
No.
A weapon may need to be drawn. I've seen multiple people get pulled by this. I won't let them take anyone else.
You is, if you draw a weapon on me, you will die. And that's it.
I'm guessing we're virtually face to face at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of square to square, nose to nose at this point.
Yeah, it's at about this point you hear Joseph shout over. Now, if you two are done lollygagging, we've got to go back home now. We're done.
Time to go home. Boop him on the nose, and then just go to walk away.
I will take an attack of opportunity, thanks.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Okay.
You boot me on the fucking nose. What did you expect to happen?
Are you really
Same
doing
thing
this?
that happened in the tavern?
Yeah, but I'm only hitting you with my quarterstaff, so chances are it's not going to hit.
This is where he rolls nat 20.
Yeah.
In before it's nat 20.
This is the bit where I like down the person that I've just reached a mild accord with.
Yeah, I'd say like blank acquaintances. We don't really trust each other, but we also don't need to leave either.
We just kind of just made almost an accord.
A pact.
Did that roll? Probably not. Let's try again. There we go.
Does a 16
You hit me.
Yep, roll damage.
I thought you were sitting with your staff.
I don't have a staff block.
It's the same modifier to hit, just different for damage.
And I believe that the scimitar is lower than a staff usually.
No, scimitar's
a 1d8.
a quarterstaff's d8.
Yeah, so like a scimitar is lower. So I'm doing him a favour here. And just as kind of Ranger goes to walk away, I just almost slap her on the back, enough to sever possibly a bit of flesh and cause a bleed, and just tap her on the back and say, "I'm not joking, bitch."
At that point, Fang would just like turn and bear his fangs back at him. I just wave him back and just continue walking forward.
No response?
Yeah.
Okay. So, to various levels of tension that has been present, the carpenters talk amongst each other, the two filling in Johann on quite the excitement that he missed and how well everyone did, and the cool things that Kilnar did in dismembering, decapitating, and pretty much obliterating some of the undead, considering his blows were by far the strongest. The guards keep a tight formation, 2 front, 2 back, with everyone else in the centre. You are all eventually led back to town, which I have just pulled up. The carpenters give you all thanks and just say that they're done, they're going. If you need any woodwork doing, come to the tavern and give them a holler, that's where they'll be.
Where are you off to, our Babs?
Johan responds, well, I'm not sure yet. We have got much more to do round the town, and once we're not needed, we'll go to the next town where we are.
No, I can imagine so.
It's the best thing about having a trade. You don't have to stay in one place, because you'll need it everywhere.
Oh, I can lie about that, but... You are planning sticking around a bit or not?
We're still going to be here for a few more days, and then we're going to be heading off. Yeah, but don't forget there, Mad. We've got to go up north later. We've got to go to the mines and sort out everything there. Yeah, we have to go to the mines as well after, because they want more supports put in there digging deeper than they really should be. They want more supports.
I do like a good mine. If you want any help when you go down that way, kiddo.
What kind of mine? Is the question.
An iron mine, you dope.
Mine.
What else? But if you want to help,
Gold, silver,
it's iron.
diamond.
But if you want to have any more help, go to Osalanta. That's where the mine is. Make sure you go and speak with what's his bastard name? Who's the one that runs the town again? Johan. Who is it? I think it's Lord Jensen. I think. Yeah, that's it. Lord Jensen. Go and speak with your Lord Jensen. He'll sort you out if there's any work.
Okay,
I believe so, yeah.
Well, I guess that's where our
What kind of mansion? Like, is it a big one, a little one? Like, how are we gonna find it?
I don't fucking know. I'm not his nanny.
But you've been there, we haven't.
I've been to the town, I ain't been to his manor. We're carpenters, not nobles.
Well, I'm guessing you have clapped ties on it.
Okay.
Had you not been blind?
It's not in the town, you dolt.
There, that's information.
Where is it? Where's his manor?
He resides in a outcrop on the cliff edge to the northwest.
Oh, look at there. Talk to me. Yeah.
Right. So if we're
What
done,
do you think, Terry?
Hmm?
What do you think, Terry? Should we go there and talk to him?
I think we should definitely visit. He sounds like a delightful fellow. I can put my best dress in everything.
so if we're done,
Oh, bad.
we'll see you guys around, yeah?
Yeah.
And the three depart.
Where's Ethan? Ethan!
You shout Ethan, there is no response.
Just from the outskirts of the town, just like holler it into the city.
Ethan!
Well, I do need to find Ethan. He does have one of my short swords.
The guards say, well, the one that you spoke to bargained. So, if we're all done here, I believe you wish to file a report, and if so, please come with me. The rest of you are free to do as you wish. You three, make sure at least one person is on those palisades at all times, keeping an eye.
I turn backwards
And you're as you are.
towards... I turn backwards towards, Tickle. And
Yo.
say, look after Sprinkles and tap her twice on the shoulder and leave.
Are you going with the guard?
Yes.
Okay. So
I will take
you're going
Sprinkles.
to be so we've got Hunter, no, not Hunter, Ranger. It's alright. The reason why I keep saying Hunter in one of the campaigns I'm playing, there's Unta, just UNTA is someone's character name, so it confuses me. So Ranger's going to find Ethan. Bargain is going.
I was going to go to Bernadette's. I was just saying that I also need to find where Ethan is because he has my things.
So you're going to go to Bernadette's, going with the guard.
Yes.
Terry and Kilnar, what are you two going to be doing?
I will take. Wait, did we take Sprinkles with us?
He's in the stables.
Oh, I thought Bargain says Sprinkles. Okay.
I'm assuming he meant
Care
going.
of Sprinkles, god damn it.
Hmm?
Make sure Sprinkles is fed, goddammit!
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you very well. I will indeed go and check on Sprinkles.
Okay.
And also tapped it on the shoulder twice.
Kilnar, are you doing
know
anything
what I
special, or do you wish to remain quiet again? Fair enough, mate. But all of those actions will come in next week in episode 13. Because we have run our course, 7 till 10, our 3-hour slot is done.
Yes, I shall let you know what my plans are.
Beautiful. This will be uploaded on YouTube to go live next week, Tuesday, before the session, as all the others have been. So for those that are watching, and in Mayafen, if you're still watching, you can go on YouTube at the same username and catch up on all of the shenanigans these motherfuckers have got themselves into. And the same goes to everybody else.
Got ourselves into, you're the DM.
I am a facilitator of what non-playable characters do. You did this on yourself.
I did not choose to murder a player character. You made me a murderer player.
You put a ring in his mouth and cast heat metal. You killed him.
You made it a mimic.
That did nothing, literally.
You got us to level up.
It did. It really did. It really did. But we are going offline, and I shall see you all lovely motherfuckers next week. Take it easy.
Stay sanitized, everybody.
Goodbye, dears. Goodbye.
Bye.